Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
How's your soup?
I believe the word you're looking for is ah. Name
Oh,
the movie. Name the
Pee-wee's
movie.
Big Adventure.
No, it's Batman Returns.
Oh, okay.
I believe the word you're looking for is ah. Anyway,
Mm.
yeah, I'm eating chicken noodle soup, guys, because I'm done. Don't worry, you don't have to. It's not gonna get all ASMR weird on you guys. Even though if there's an audience, if the people want to watch us eat Campbell's soup, I do worse shit for money.
I
No,
never really understood that ASMR stuff. That's just kind of weird to me. I don't get
it
it. I mean, people are really
It's
into that.
it's kind of cool, I guess. It just depends on what it is. Like, I don't want to hear like a guy cracking walnuts, but
Hmm.
there's something nice about a really soothing voice talking, like a really nice motherly, like calm, like lullaby,
Yeah, I
voice.
was I was on Rumble, and I get on there the live segments occasionally. They have ASMRs, and then they have like women like just sitting there going like, it's like what is going on here, dude? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and they'll like snap and they'll rip
Yeah,
paper and they'll, I would rather hear like those same women just kind of like whisper and talk. That's kind of relaxing.
yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Absolutely.
And then I pull down your pants and you're such a big, I'm just kidding. Dude, there's a whole market with that too, by the way. Like
Oh, I bet.
everything is sexualized. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they incorporate the food stuff. I don't know. Why are we talking about this? I was
Who
eating
knows?
Campbell's soup because I am sick. And we didn't record or stream rather Wednesday because we were going to do the ranking everybody from Scream 4 through 6, like we did 1 through 3, which is
Yep.
up. But I got hit with whatever flu is going around, man. I got absolutely laid the hell out all all day and night Wednesday, Tuesday night, and all day Wednesday. And
You said you had a fever too, right?
oh, dude, I had a fever of 103.2, and
Mm.
it took like 36 hours for that to break.
Oh,
And yeah, and then Thursday.
were you like Tim Robbins and Jacob's Ladder, like the ice bath, dude? Oh.
No, I felt like Thursday I was well enough to get up and
Mhm.
force myself to go to work, and I work from home,
Oh.
so it's not like it's that hard,
Mhm.
but I couldn't peel myself out of bed before that, and I felt like, okay, I'm on the uptick, I can get through this, and then you guys know how it is. That night, it kind of fucking hit me again,
Hits you like ton of bricks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then today I felt okay again during the day. The sun's out through my window, I'm okay, and then just like around 5 p.m. it's
Hmm.
just hitting me again, man. So but I'm okay enough to do this for you guys, and I want to do it for you guys, and I want to talk about some Scream 2, the second best film in the series.
Yes, I agree. I
Which,
agree.
by the way, are we going to be watching these on the Fandango just like we did the first one?
Yeah, Fandango.
All
Mhm.
right, so I actually have to get that pulled up, but let's say hi to everybody. Once again, I gotta apologize, guys. My cough is super bad. I'm gonna try and be good on this mute button. It's like gnarly, dude. I got a fucking yak bucket over here, a yak bottle,
Oh, okay. Okay.
lung butter, dude.
Long
Um, I mean, if I could get away with blowing snot rockets on camera, dude, you guys wouldn't
Oh,
just like get sick to your stomach. I would, because I'm just hacking up the worst shit. My wife can't take it. Everybody's sick of it, dude. I'm like, I'm sick. I don't know what to tell you.
does your wife get sick at all, or your kid?
The kid's not sick.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
don't yeah, we dodged a bullet there. My wife was a little sick before me. I get everything from her because
Yeah,
she goes to
yeah.
school. She works at school, and I'm like, I never got sick
Mhm.
before all that, and yeah, she was sick, but she was at worst kinda like how sick I am now. She didn't get
Okay.
laid out,
Yeah.
and, but yeah, I get a lot of shit in my chest, and as you guys know, you guys have to get that out.
That's the worst,
You
man.
have to get
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out, and then, like, it grosses her out, and she'll, like, in her sleep, she'll be like, "I coughed. I got a bad cough." I'm like,
Mhm.
"I'm living off meds, guys. I'm gonna pop another cough drop." These actually work.
Mucinex and cough drops,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pop another cough drop here in a couple minutes, and I'm constantly on a cycle of, Dayquil pills, and, but I can't get it 100%. I'm, like, in bed, and I'm trying not to cough because she's trying to sleep, and then I let out the smallest little cough. You would have thought it was World War III. Started World War III. This
The
tiniest little skin
teeniest,
mark.
teeniest when it's skin marks. Yeah, yeah.
No, dude, she's, like, mean in her sleep. She's not mean awake, but she's, like, mean in her sleep. I cough, dude. I'm, like, trying not to, and she goes, "Shut the fuck up," in her sleep. I'm like, She doesn't talk like that to me. And I tell her that she doesn't believe me.
Like, give another few years.
She's like, she doesn't believe me. She's like, I don't say those things. Like, you do in your sleep. You got some big balls in your sleep. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll try my best to not gross you guys out. Racing Genius. Yeah, you're laughing at the goal. So Todd set a goal for the first time. It is what it is.
Oh, I was playing around with it. Yeah. I put a poll in there, so we have a poll of who's the better killer, Mickey or Jackie.
Wait, that's not the goal he's talking about, though, is it?
No, but there is a goal on that as well, because I figured out. Of course, I'm a boomer when it comes to all this stuff, so I've been trying to figure out some of this YouTube stuff on that side of the fence, because I usually am behind the scenes, and we don't see any of that shit up back here.
Todd's like Deuce Bigelow. You give me $10. Remember, he only charges $10 for his services.
Yes.
Yeah. So before we went live here, Todd was experimenting with the TikTok. We're old fucks, and we're just starting to dabble our feet into it because, why not? It's fun. Todd's been putting together really cool, funny clips, and they're doing okay over there. So I'm like, why not? Maybe we'll pull in younger crowds. I don't know if we want that or not, but hopefully. Anyway, so we can stream live over there, and he was just testing it out. I think eventually we're gonna multicast out to TikTok as well. And
once we hit enough subscriber or followers over there, I think.
Yeah, we need 1,000 over there, which we're doing good. We're gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
We just started babying it, and we're over a quarter of the way there. We'll get there. Growing every day, baby. But thank you for joining us, Racing. We're stoked. How we arrived to Scream entry, I was around for. Oh, so wait, were you not born when Scream 1? I mean, they're so close together.
Yeah, because this is 97, right?
7, yeah. So when were you born, or were you just not I don't want to say sentient, because it's not like you're a fucking eggplant, but were you not aware yet? Was it one of those things where maybe you were 4 when Scream 2 came out and you could actually process it? Or not that you should have been watching that at 4. There's a pretty gnarly, the first Scream movie I always thought had the most gnarly effect in all of them, with Steve and the getting deboweled. But the cop getting his head in that car wreck and he's impaled is pretty brutal.
It's cool. Yeah.
And that's the two gore effects in the entire franchise, because you don't see that in 3. You don't see, but those are I wish they had more of this stuff. He's twitching, dude. Let's see here. What's up, King Matthew? What's up? We're doing good. We're doing good. Besides my nose being crusty, and I'm getting over this sickness. Oh, Satan, I did. Oh, I just put it up. I had it right here too. I got the tripod record.
Is it on Amazon yet, or did you have to go through their website? Okay,
I'll grab it. Let me show it,
because I need to get it still. I'm excited. I totally forgot about it. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm curious. Is that a? I'll wait till he gets his headphones on, but I'm curious if this is a colored vinyl or not. That'd be awesome if it's purple. Is it a colored vinyl?
Yeah, it's like that.
Is it purple?
No, it's like the key lime green.
Oh, I was hoping
it's the green purple, one. It's just there's some people that have the purple variant. But just like the CD, you could get the purple with the green text, or you can get the green with the purple text.
I had the purple growing up.
No, you had the green. I had the purple.
I thought I had the purple.
I had the purple. I still have it. You had the green.
Oh, okay.
But I had the purple. And yeah, the purple, I felt maybe that's just how I perceived it, and it wasn't the case. But I felt like the purple was the more rare of the two. I felt like the green one was the common one, but I could be totally, misremembering that. But they've got lots of variants of that, and I think the green looks sick on a big record. It's pretty cool. And I actually already have purple colored vinyl records. I think that looks cool. I don't have any records that color that.
Okay.
You remember what that green looked like?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know it was obviously they only had so many full length records, Alice in Chains, and that had quite a few of their radio staples on it. But I still feel like the self-titled tripod record is unsung. Everybody talks about Dirt. Everybody talks about Man in the Box from Facelift, and of course, Jar of Flies. Those. I think that gets babied even more. And somewhere along the way, Nutshell wasn't even a single, but that's one of their biggest streamed songs on Spotify. And I always knew Nutshell was a fucking classic.
Oh yeah,
but apparently everybody else thought so too. And
I still like the live version better.
I don't know. I love that unplugged album, but I like them both. But anyway, so that record though, there's something about that record. I think it's got this like aura around it because it's literally the sound of Lane Staley just decomposing, and Jerry Cantrell is more at the forefront on this record. He's singing more than ever lead, and even they're harmonizing in a unique way where they're blended more to where they're more one voice. There's not as much standalone Lane on this. So, and it makes for a dark record. The lyrics are dark. Listening to Frogs, dude, that's a dark record.
Yeah.
But that's why I like it, man. It's just like you listen to Dirt and you listen to lyrics on that, which, don't kid yourself. Jerry obviously wrote the majority of all the lyrics in Alice in Chains, but still they were both on the junk. So they were still being done justice through Lane. But you listen to Dirt, and that's a weird phase of the drug use. It's like got a little bit of that depression, like, with your down to the hole and stuff like that. And, you're in it with like a Junkhead and Dirt, of course. Godsmack. But it's not quite, the self-titled record feels like a third act. Like Don't Bother Me Anymore. Like I'm closed up in a room. Like you listen to Frogs and it's just darker, man. I don't know what it is. And it's sad because we're going off on a tangent, but I'll make it quick. For this record, I believe the only touring they did is they got the support gig for the Kiss reunion tour when they put out Psycho Circus, and they got the OG lineup back together in the 96. And so they agreed to do that tour. I believe that's the only touring they did for it. And I'm pretty sure this was when they canceled their dates with Metallica because he was all fucked up. There's that famous video on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
James Hetfield like, making fun of him.
Yeah.
And then they kind of reconvened and they did that acoustic MTV Unplugged thing. And that's kind of the last live show you saw him do. And he looks rough. And Terrible. He's like, his skin is gray. His eyes are sunken in. And he looks really, really, really bad. And, I was listening to an interview reading an interview the other day where Jerry Cantrell was saying what you don't know is like, you might not realize it, but look closely. And I'm very fucking sick. I had food poisoning. I didn't think I was going to make it. I was vomiting and shitting out my ass. I was going, and
they unplugged.
Yeah. He says, I was in bad shape. And for some reason, as soon as the music started, like it just carried me and I was able to get through it. Shockingly. But if you look closely, you could see there's like a puke bucket right by my foot.
Oh, okay.
And those are heavily edited. Like they would edit out like fuck ups or redos, and because it's for a live broadcast. And for all I know, maybe he did have to like Ralph in between, and they cut that shit out. But it's really, I don't know. I love it, and I love that record. So, where are we at here, guys? My sister is a kindergarten teacher. She's sick all the time, dude. Welcome to my world, dude. My wife works for a Montessori, so it's a little bit younger, but the Montessori, they teach into elementary. Like I don't remember what grade they go up to. I don't know if it's kindergarten, first or second grade. It's up to a certain point, maybe fifth actually. They might actually go all the way up.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they might actually go all the way up before middle. No, they have a wide range, but I don't know. I'd have to ask her. Moon Tiara, how you doing?
Hey.
Let's see. Scream 2, in my opinion, is the last best Scream sequel. 3 was all right, but these last 3 weren't that great, to be honest, especially Scream 4. That's when things went downhill.
No, I agree. I've Scream 4, and I just watched that recently I don't even remember if I saw it back in the day, and it's probably my least favorite of all of them. I thought it was crap. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it, man.
I was like Todd, and I was rewatching the whole series for sort of these festivities we're doing in celebration of the 7th Scream film coming. And so I made it through 3 before I got sick, and I've been out for a few days. But I maybe if I can, I'll try and watch 4 tonight. But that's next up. And yeah, I always felt 4 was underwhelming. I've seen it a couple of times. but I'll be interesting to watch it again. I've never watched all of them like this, like in a marathon, like in close success, because that actually helps like really compare. But 3 still sucks, guys. It's not
great.
It feels like I'm watching an episode of Seventh Heaven. The way it looks is too glossy and CW looking.
Well, it's a polished Hollywood film.
And maybe that's what they're going for, given the subject matter. But I just hate I hate the Roman character, dude. And he's got stands, dude. He's got stands.
Oh, tons of people were giving
all
a shit.
over.
Yeah.
And speaking of TikTok, we were posting that stuff on TikTok. We were talking about Billy being number 1, and dude, more people came out for Roman than anybody else. And I went down the rabbit hole on Reddit, and people are fucking team Roman. They just and they just love that he's the guy that started it. I hate that because to me that's some fanfic George Lucas bullshit, because the guy who wrote 3 is not Kevin Williamson. It was a different fucking writer. So I don't know. It's hard for me to even to take it seriously, because a guy comes in and just decides to fucking wreck it and be like, we're gonna have this guy that was doing the puppet strings the whole time, or I'm gonna piss all over this other guy's script. It just doesn't sit well with me. And the logic behind it, it's so there's no way it's disconnected.
No, it's not very good at all.
And if you look at Billy and his conviction in that first movie, he didn't need Scott Foley Roman to come to Woodsboro and talk to him and find a guy that was crazy that would and set this all in motion. He didn't need anybody to push him. And I thought it was just needless. And not to mention, it comes off half-hearted, like I say, George Lucas, where they could pretend like, oh, this is the way it always was. We wrote all. No, you didn't. And because Billy, I think, he was spilling his guts at the end of that movie, man. You don't think he would have mentioned something?
Well, there's so many bad parts in it too. I mean, where they're like, don't they run back into the house to see how the story ends and it explodes, and like just stupid shit like that. Like,
but you know what I'm saying? Like Billy at the end, he was getting really emotional, giving the big exposition dump, talking about his mother, talking about your slut mother, fucking my father. You don't think anywhere in all that he would have been like, oh yeah, and you have a fucking illegitimate, mother, your slut mother also had an illegitimate son that came here and fucking did, he would have included that shit too. He would have dropped that bombshell. There's just no way. So I really, really, really dislike 3. I think it's ineffective. I feel like, for better or worse, because you don't really care for Sidney. Sidney's not really much of anything in that movie. I feel like she's dead weight most of the time, except for the end. Like half the time she's in hiding. She's doing her telemarketing fucking, life watch line thing or crisis line. And then when she comes to Woodsboro, she's like hanging out in the fucking police station. You know what I mean? Until the third act. But anyway, we'll get to 3 because we're going to do 3 next week.
Yeah.
But Moon Tiara, your channel would explode if you did ASMR eating videos. Hell yeah. Should I eat kielbasa? Like,
oh, I don't know if I could stay on the channel if you did that.
Gosh, I got a bad history.
Gag reflex.
Let's see. Wrestling God Forever. Hey, what's up?
Wrestling, what's up?
My boy Satan. Gosh, dude. When I was like doing that half cop, I kind of sounded like baby did a bad thing. Sorry, I read that. Sorry, I'm all over the place, guys. This is the last. Okay, that's another thing I hate. I hate Randy in 3. They inject him. This is the last Scream film to also feature my favorite character, Randy. I remember watching this in theaters back in '97, hoping Randy would get with Sidney just for Randy's fate to happen. Wait, you remember watching? Oh, Scream 2. Yeah. And they bring Randy back in 3, and once again, that's another George Lucas bullshit. Like Randy's, they literally had him wearing the same shirt he wore the day he got killed. And
Randy's the only good part about the movie. I don't care that they brought him back. I care that they killed him off like that.
But I mean, he did not really stop and then make that video. I just don't see it.
It's
and the fact that his sister, a random. That ugly chick from Roseanne, DJ Connor's girlfriend, she just shows up. Oh, who are you? Don't tell me that's his ex. Oh no, that's Dewey's sister. Hi. He's like, hi, I just came to drop off this tape, Dewey. I found it might help you guys. It's like some Scooby-Doo shit. It might help you guys solve the case. And she disappears. Bye, off a Hollywood lot. She went back home to Woodsboro. It's so weird. everything about it is so. I can't wait till we get to Scream 3. Why are we talking?
Yeah, let's not.
You're kind of getting the gory stuff back in Scream 5 with what happens to Dewey. Well, I'm gonna watch that again here soon. But 5 and 6 are fresher in my brain, and at least the way I feel now, yeah, 5 and 6 are better than 3 and 4. I'm not saying they're perfect films, but I go 1, 2, 5 and 6 in whatever order. I haven't decided yet, and then probably 4, 3. I think 3 is the worst.
I think 4 is the worst.
I have to watch 4. I have to watch it again. Yeah. But 3 has very little redeeming qualities about it.
3 it had a good soundtrack. I'll give it that.
That was also cheesy. They were pushing Creed hard.
Yeah.
They're like, on the set, like they're literally playing in that house, dude. Like it comes on the radio. What if? And then they got the Creed poster in Sydney's like set bedroom. She wasn't listening to Creed in 1996. They weren't out yet. So it's like they're just like trying to push Creed like crazy, and I feel like there's another Creed push in the movie too.
96, you mean it came out in what, 2000, right? Scream 3.
But they're trying to emulate Sydney's room from the first Scream.
Yeah.
But I get it. It's set design or whatever. It's like, oh, they got it. She's like, oh, this is so weird. It's like being in my room type thing. Oh, except I didn't listen to fucking Creed. What the hell? But they're just acting like, oh, it's the same.
That was a pretty good Creed song though.
Nothing is a good Creed song, but yeah, they were really pushing Creed, but they were hot. They were so big. So it's like they were just like, we got Creed, baby. We're gonna put them everywhere in this movie. Anyway, yeah, that AIC, the Walmart one is purple. So if you want the Walmart one, the purple one, get the Walmart one.
Okay.
Mad Season's underrated too. Love Mad Season. I love. I'm the sucker that bought both fucking pressings of that. I have the music.
I have the black one.
The music on vinyl, the deluxe, the black one, and then they remastered it again, and it's got the classic cover, and it doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles, but it's like a different mastering or whatever. And I had to buy that one too because it's one of my favorite records of all time, and it's just one of those like. It's one of those emo high school records, dude. When you're like a teen, dude, and you're like, you don't know why you're relating to a guy that's like in a drug spiral, dude. It's like I was telling this to you guys are gonna hear it. Like I said, I'm a little behind on that Piz interview we do with Pizzawell. That'll come out next week, and we get into that a little bit. And I remember I was telling him like, yeah, it's like I know I couldn't relate to being on the fucking junk, dude, but his depression, it still spoke to me. Like I had my own junk I was dealing with, if I can get all, and then I knew I lived with a druggy dude. So it's like, I felt, but yeah, dude, Mad Season is so, that's all vulnerability. That's like a vulnerable feminine, like just, I'm sad. I'm a sad boy on that one. I love Lifeless Dead, dude. I love Mark Lanigan on November Hotel. I think he's awesome. The guy with the baritone from Screaming Trees. So many things are starting to fall. That guy?
I like Screaming Trees. I mean, even though they only had a couple of hits.
Yeah, I love him. He's dead. All right. My thoughts on Scream 2 are that Scream 2 has this love campy dark side vibe. And I think Mickey's a great ghost face, and also he's pretty underrated as Lord is. I don't know why Todd doesn't care for me. I think Mickey's a good killer.
Yeah, he just doesn't do it for me, man.
Well, I mean,
Jackie does.
He didn't take his shirt off enough for you in this movie.
I don't know.
I think he's just like I like the fact that
he doesn't pull it off for me. The psychotic.
I kind of like, where are you going to take it from Billy? Because
I know, because Billy's the king psycho.
Billy's the ultimate psycho because he's a psycho with a motive. But I think the only place you can take it is where they brought Mickey, because Mickey's just a garden variety.
He's a dime store sociopath.
No, he's not a dime store, because Jackie said there's only 10,000 active serial killers in maybe it wasn't
Jackie's 10, more of a crazy.
The fact she found him on a website, like a networking chat room forum of like just backdoor internet serial killers, and she's the one that got him in that school, paid his tuition. And so he was just this fucking Looney Tune from the bit. And he, like he said, Billy wanted to get away with it. And he was framing. He's like, I want to get caught. Because their whole thing about No, I want to blame the media. I loved it. I'm like, I like their spin on it because they have to do something different. Like, we're gonna blame the movies. We're gonna blame the media. The trial is gonna be great because at the time, yeah, it was all about the high profile trials and all that shit.
Before this film's over, I'll come up with a name who I think would be a better character than Mickey.
It's gonna be Scott Stapp. You fucking idiot. You moron. You Creed fanatic. Sorry, I should have called you an idiot. I didn't mean to say that. I couldn't find a word. But actually, you know what? No regrets. It will be Scott Stapp, won't it?
No regrets. Okay.
No regrets. No, I've always thought, first of all, in 4, I still stand by that the twist shouldn't have been Emma Roberts. It should have been Eric Roberts. Like, what?
It was Jill Roberts. Come on. Get the name right.
But her name.
I know.
But I think it should have been Eric Roberts. Yeah. He's the superior of all Roberts. And I feel like they should have gave Pauly Shore. I think Pauly Shore was hanging by a thread when Scream 3 came out. Because this is when like he was still like a pariah, but Fred Durst was putting him in Limp Bizkit videos, and he was still kind of hanging on to a few like celebrities, and he was kind of like that guy, like, it's just Pauly fucking Shore. God, who let him in?
Which he's coming to my town here in a few months to stand up. So
yeah,
that'll be interesting.
Maybe he'll be coming on your chest if you play your cards right. You could probably hang out with him backstage. He likes people. Anyway, Pauly Shore could have been in Scream 3. I could buy Pauly Shore as one of these like cast members in the Scream 3 like fake movie, because that's also what drove me crazy. Like I felt I understand what they were going for, and I guess it works. Like the Jenny McCarthy and the guy playing Dewey, they all kind of feel like CW actors and Parker Posey, but I kind of hate all of them. And I think Pauly Shore being ejected, and Pauly Shore should have played Pauly Shore playing Dewey or something.
Well, here's a spoiler for Scream 2. O.J. Simpson was almost cast.
No.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson was already...
He was considered a role, but rejected because the audiences wouldn't believe that he was an innocent character. So they would have thought he was the killer the whole time. That's what I'm reading.
When did the O.J. trials wrap?
94, 93.
So they were not 93. I was in 4th grade. So 95.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me see. Guys, I have to take a detour. When did O.J. verdict come out?
94.
Yep, August 95.
Okay.
So are you sure it's Scream 2? Because this is before, when did Scream 1 come out? 96, right?
96.
So they considered OJ for a role in Scream 2 before Scream 1 was even out?
No, well, Scream 1 came out, and then I guess...
So you're saying after he was acquitted,
yeah,
they were going to offer that guy a role after he was acquitted?
That's the trivia saying, yeah.
Dude, where are they going to find a Ghostface mask that fucking big?
No, he wasn't going to play. He wasn't going to play the role of Ghostface. He was going to be in the film.
Oh, I mean, but you would have known it wasn't him because, dude, the size of that mask would have given it away.
Well, they would have thought he was the killer if they showed him in the film. Be like, oh, it's OJ the whole time.
But you would know he's not when you see Ghostface looks like a regular person because his head's huge.
Oh yeah.
His head is like the size of a fucking giant watermelon.
It is, yeah.
It's like Brian Peppers, dude. Remember Brian Peppers?
No, who's Brian Peppers?
Oh, God. Google it. OG internet star. Todd doesn't remember Brian Peppers, but he will.
All right, let me look. I keep going to the comments.
Gosh, guys. I got
Brian Pepper. Oh, I don't remember this guy. Oh. Is this the guy with like a deformity or something?
Yeah, the bug eyes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The OG internet meme star, dude.
Yeah.
Peppers. I think he's no longer with us too. I'd rather watch Scream 3 10 times before I watch 5 or 6 again. Wow.
I wouldn't.
John, I still haven't seen 6 or 7. You mean 5 or 6? No one's seen 7 yet. But when 5 came out, I remember it's probably just because we had, the gap between 3 and 4 was a little bigger than 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. And so it felt like there was some space there anyway. It felt weird when 4 came out because 3 was a trilogy. And it's like 4 is kind of this weird bastard in the middle of like what feels like it's going to be 2 trilogies. And then anyway, by the time 5 came out, we had a long gap between 4 and then especially going back to 3. So after 2 stinkers, it felt fresh. Like,
it did.
Like, okay, I'm glad. Gosh, it felt I'm not saying I liked all the characters. I actually really didn't like. I actually hate a lot of the characters in Scream 5 and Scream 6, but
I think Barrera's pretty good.
yeah, she's fine. But I don't like the twins. I don't like either one of those twin characters.
No, they're nothing characters. But I enjoyed I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Like I think they're enjoyable films. I don't hate them by any means. They're just average films.
King Matthew, I tolerate Scream 3, especially Roman. On my first watch, I hated it, but on my most recent rewatch of Scream 3, I came around to liking the film, although the final act could have been better.
It has its fans. I'll give you that. Scream 3. I don't know why.
I just think Roman was. I think his stakes were so low. People like to talk it up. It's like, well, Roman was the only killer. His body count was bigger as a one guy. He killed more people than like technically each individual did with a partner. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
just still not. He's just not threatening, man. 5 or 6, and Wrestling God, and there's some delete of him being nice to Sidney. If this was part of Scream 2, he would be the best out of Richie and Roman, Charlie and Stu. Who? You mean deleted scenes of who? Unless you want to say you saw it, you wouldn't waste my time. From what I heard, Stu was originally planned to come back in 3, but not sure if that's true because it was people on Facebook saying that, so you can't really trust anything.
No, Stu came out and said he was supposed to come back in 3, but I think they reshot it or they did a rescript of it, and he didn't end up getting into it. So,
I mean, would his face been just like a fucking lasagna, dude?
Who knows?
I mean, everybody keeps saying he could have survived the TV thing. I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like those big ass CRT TVs falling.
Hell no, dude. Those things are like 100 pounds too.
You could hear it break, and he was like getting electrocuted, dude.
Yeah.
Oh! But he would have to be mutilated. You wouldn't be able to recognize him if so. Scream 3 is kind of mediocre. 5 and 6 are awful. Ray, a Costco hot dog.
Ooh,
I'll take one.
Maybe he's talking about the ASMR stuff.
Dude, those big fucking like pounders, dude.
We talked about that. Yeah, I'll give you the worst burps. Don't eat it on a date. Let me tell you that.
We got Josh James R-rated in the house. Como estás? Damn it.
What's up, brother? Good to see you.
We keep trying to get Josh James on one of these. Maybe he'll show up for a 3 next week. He said, "We'll see."
You need to revive your channel, Josh. Come on, man. You can do it.
Come on, man. Okay. To be fair, with Gale's hairstyle in Scream 3, you would think she was from Scooby-Doo. She had the yee ass haircut, dude. It's laughable.
Terrible.
Oh God, I didn't hit the mic. I hit the wrong button.
And
Sorry,
David Arquette convinced her to actually cut her hair like that because she would look like, who was that? Audrey Hepburn or one of these old actresses? Like,
yeah, it would have been Audrey Hepburn, but she's not Audrey Hepburn. Actually, to be fair, Scream 3, I thought it would be a bad at first, but then come to think of it, it was actually pretty great. And actually, like Roman as Ghostface. You're one of them. That's okay.
There's a lot. They're bad.
I'll tell you why, because Scream 3 was a film where there are other reasons why things occurred as to why it all happened. Plus, your analysis for the movie is this. Scream 3 was a Scream movie about the commentary of replacement sexual assault. Oh shit, I can't say that. Fuck, you tricked me. Abandonment, rejection, and always remember to stay true to the people that you love and not let them be gone with anyone or anybody. Maybe, I mean,
it's the Weinstein movie.
I wouldn't be digging into it too hard, but there's no way Lance Hendricks is not based on Weinstein. It was a Weinstein production, and I don't know if that just flew over his head, like, oh, they're making fun of me. But yeah, I don't know. I'll catch you guys on break if you're still live. If not, I'll catch the replay when I get home. Later, Satan.
See you, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. Timothy Oliphant was iconic in this role. Last couple messages till we get started. I'll say the one scene that kind of cringed me out in 2 was that scene where Derek starts singing and dancing on the table. I cringe hard during.
Oh God, that's terrible. The Top Gun reference. Yeah, it's bad.
I see a Cowboys from Hell hat, and you're watching my favorite Scream sequel. Badass. What's up?
Yes.
Is that Minnesota Terrorizer 86? What's MN stand for?
I don't know.
I hope you're staying safe if you're in Minnesota.
Yeah, man.
But welcome aboard. We're gonna get it started. We're gonna watch our copy on Fandango. I don't know if there's is there somewhere where they can watch this online?
Paramount Plus is the only other place because this thing is locked down. I mean, I try to find archives and stuff like that. I couldn't really find anything. I couldn't even find stuff on like Russian website, the YouTube, that sort of thing. So yeah, pull out your copy. I mean, I'm sure you have a copy laying around on DVD or whatever.
God, there's a million copies of this at Goodwill's, dude. You guys, come on, this is everywhere. I'm gonna go and find the film real quick. I got so many films in my Fandango. Even though they've removed some over the few years, I still got 597.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot. And I have some TV shows too that
I
aren't
think I have
out
some of
there.
yours when we used to share. You used to be
Yeah,
able to share them, dude.
and they let us keep a lot of those.
Yeah.
They didn't like renege and go back
Mhm.
and like it's funny. They stopped being able to share, but they didn't like go back and erase that shit. I still have so much of Mac and Zach shit.
Mhm.
Sorry, just finding it here. That was so cool. They should have never got rid of that. All right, here we go. So I'm pulling up Scream 2. Oh gosh, guys. Oh, does this make me watch the trailer? Sorry.
No, there's no trailer on here, dude.
Yeah, huh? If you click the big image on top, it's the trailer.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. Give me a second.
Mine's right, but yeah. So
We're not
you guys
starting
want?
yet.
No, I know, but you
Okay.
guys want to get it queued up right before the Dimension logo pops up.
Mhm.
So that's like the first thing you're gonna see. So you want to pause it at that.
Would you guys mind at all if I step out for 2 seconds to kind of blow my nose and restart?
No, go for it, man.
And then we'll start anew. Everybody, get the film up if you don't have it up already. I'll be right back in 2.
Yeah, and I'm just watching this on Fandango as well. I don't own this on 4K or anything yet. I just have the Blu-ray. I had the 3-pack, the 1, 2, and 3, which came with the digital code. So I'm just watching this one digitally. But yeah, I never ended up picking up 5 and 6 or 4, 5, and 6. I mean, they're fine movies. Like I said, like I enjoyed 5 and 6 for what they were. 4, I didn't like 4 at all. But I don't know. Does 4 have its fans out there? That's what I want to know, because there's a couple of you that actually like Jill Roberts as the character, and then also the Culkin brother as the accomplice, which I didn't like that either, because that dude is, I mean, that dude's a freaking wimp, dude. I don't know how you take out these cops and all this stuff. So, but I'm curious to see if it has its fan base for. But yeah, for 5 and 6, 5 and 6 does have its issues, but I enjoy it for what it is. And 7, which we haven't really talked about 7. We haven't really dug deep into the actual trailer, because I don't even know if Aaron saw the trailer yet, but I thought the trailer looked pretty solid. So 7 is one I am looking forward to. And the Scream franchise is one of the franchises like I could take the wife to that she's into. She's all into the whodunit, that sort of thing. So it's something we can actually watch together, because the majority of the time she doesn't want to watch the same shit as me. So
It's got a little bit of a Lifetime element for the ladies, People like their mysteries and
yes.
But I think my theory is more spot on, where that's just the hot horror movie of our generation. So that's why the wives and the girlfriends might be into it. And it seems like,
well, it's a cross for millennials to Gen Z to, I mean, all that.
I just think if we were around in the 80s, your wife would have the same affinity for Freddy Krueger when he was hot, because then people are going to the drive-ins to see him and stuff like that. It's just, these are our movies of our era.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other. She's probably into, like, I know what she did last summer and kind of all the movies around that too. She could probably watch all those, I'm sure.
Maybe, yeah.
It's the stars of that heyday.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm hearing a lot of echo, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Let's rock and roll on this.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll get my game face on. And we are here to watch Scream Dose. This is the second best film in the entire franchise. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. All you Roman stands, Scream 3, you Courtney Cox bangs apologist. It's not, it doesn't
Jill
have
Roberts fans.
It doesn't have a place here. We're gonna watch Scream 2.
A good Scream.
So cue it up. We're watching our copies on Fandango. This is on Paramount Plus. As Todd was mentioning in our pre-show, these movies are kind of on lockdown. They're not easy to find online for free. So, but a lot of you guys have the streamers, so it's accessible at least. And if not, break out your old VHS.
Yep.
Everybody's got Scream on VHS, Scream 2 on VHS, don't you? So let's go ahead and get going. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, play. I remember when this movie was coming out, the hype
Mhm.
was pretty nuts. At
Oh
least
yeah.
because obviously we're coming off the tails of the first one, and I still think the first one's king. But man, we love that first movie so much. Oh, we could not wait in my house. We could not wait
Mhm.
to see what Scream 2 was going to do. And I actually really loved this opening.
I didn't.
You didn't at the time,
I know. I never did because it doesn't live up to the first one.
but what is going to? But it's different. You know,
It's different, but I mean, like I don't mind Omar Epps as an actor, but he's so out of place, and especially what's her face,
Jada Pinkett, she
Jada
sucks.
Pinkett is terrible. I
But
mean, she's awful.
as somebody like in the 6th grade or whatever at the time, to hear Omar Epps, a grown man, say he had a stiffy, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
used to
funny.
say that. I used to say I got a stiffy all the time.
You're out. Okay, so they're dating, or they're not brother and sister, are they? They're dating, right?
They're college kids at the college, and they're dating.
No, they're high school.
No,
They're
they're not.
seniors. I thought they
No,
were seniors.
they went to this is not in Woodsboro. This is at the college town. They're
Okay.
college students.
Okay, because I thought that they were talking about that there was a murder of two seniors in high school. Maybe I'm thinking of something different.
I don't think so. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they went to the college. Those are some fucking old ass high school kids if that's the case. But no, I'm pretty sure they go to the college, but we'll find out. But anyway,
I don't know. I watched them all like time. So
because if you think about it, they got a couple of kids from the high school that they were all attending, and everybody was getting terrorized at high school. Now all the people they're trying to copycat kill. All these people and these victims are going after your Sydney survivors, Randy. They're all in college now, so why wouldn't they move it to where they're at? Just like they're not just killing some random kids in high school. They go to college for sure. But I like the first one as well. But if you can't redo the first one, I'm glad they did something like this where it's kind of the opposite. It's not secluded in just a house by yourself, you know, when a stranger calls type of thing, which is very scary. Now it's like Ghostface is in the midst of everybody in public, and I kind of like it. It's just the exact opposite. And somebody was saying in commenting on our last stream, this is probably more of a homage to Psycho, but obviously I like the fictionalized telling of Scream based off Gale Weathers' book, because this is supposed to be Casey.
yeah,
But they've kind of like schizified it. Yeah, that's definitely like a Psycho reference with the shot and everything. But you know, we don't see the TNA, but you could tell like they were seeing the TNA because it gives Omar Epps a stiffy, right?
yeah. That's what
I like how they sleazed it up.
Look at his face, dude. It's like it's the first time he's ever seen a pair of tits before, dude.
Oh well, dude, come on. It was a big deal back then. You didn't have your phone to just look up it's anytime you want. I yearn for the days when you saw jugs on a movie theater, like because you couldn't just get it anytime.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I like how it's probably a reflection of Gale's book where she sleazed it up. Because like even she says with her new cameraman, she's like, I heard your last cameraman got gutted. He's like, oh, I made that up. His throat was slashed. She was like sleazing it up, like, oh, it's not much better. But I kind of enjoy that aspect of it.
And of course, Heather Graham. I mean, she's a babe. I mean, she was really hot at the time, and I mean, they couldn't put her in the actual film. They had to put her in the Stab film. I mean, God, I like Heather Graham, but I don't know. So we get Omar Epps, we get his girlfriend or whatever, and they're
it's not a sister.
Here. Well, I know, but they're sitting here watching this. She's not into it. She wanted to go see Shakespeare in Love or something like that.
She wanted to see Sandra Bullock. She didn't say what movie it was. Sandra Bullock is playing right down the hall.
Why was I thinking Shakespeare in Love? Maybe that scary movie
that's also a Miramax film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe they spoofed it and it was that.
I think it was, yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, Jada Pinkett sucks. She's getting up. She's gonna go get some popcorn, and then yeah, everything's kind of playing out perfectly for Ghostface to enact his plan here, because you know she leaves to go get popcorn, and then Omar Epps just happens to meet her he scares her, and he's go, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. So Ghostface is probably watching to meet him in the bathroom. The thing that drives you crazy about this scene is who leaves in the intro scene of a movie like this to go piss. or get popcorn.
Well, she wasn't into it. I mean, she's kind of seems
I
like
buy that.
uppity type of, which that's one reason why I hate her character. Is just like the fact that like she didn't even give the horror film a chance. Like, I don't know, maybe Omar, come on, you need to find a girl that would actually sit there and enjoy the film with you.
Someone that deserves that anaconda, my friend. She don't deserve all that. No, but okay, so I'll give her the pass.
Yeah.
But dude, Omar, he literally made it 5 seconds, and if we had to piss,
Yeah,
why
that's
didn't he
true.
piss before?
I don't know. Maybe he was at the bar or something beforehand, dude. He
I
was all liquored up and like, okay.
and even then, if I really had to go, I'm like racing. I'm like, I gotta hurry and get
Oh
back.
yeah.
I gotta hurry. He's like taking his time, planning out, jumping out, and scaring her with the mask, and he's making up with her. He's gonna do his Eddie Winslow, lick his lips, and give her a gross kiss, and then he's gonna go to the bathroom, and it's just such a like long thing. Like, dude, you're missing the intro to a stab scream movie, which is kind of everything.
Yeah, and this is like Omar Epps. Was this coming off of Higher Learning? Because I love Higher Learning. I think that was a great film. He was also in The Wood, which I love The Wood as well. So Omar Epps is pretty hot at the time, back in the mid to later 90s.
Hey, Wood, Stiffy.
The Wood. I love that movie. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me say, Master here because of Cody. What's up, guys? My favorite is Scream 4. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if I've heard a lot of people say 4 was their favorite. I know people go hard in for Kirby. They love that character and they wanted her to come back so bad.
I like Kirby as a character, but
she's the Randy.
That's crazy. Like, because that's my least favorite of the franchise. So everybody's all over the map with this franchise, which is great. You know, makes it more fun to actually talk about.
Hayden Panettiere or whatever her name was a babe. She was a Stacy in that movie, especially. But glad to have you back, Master.
Yes.
King, I meant to say I used to like the Scream 2 opening, but Jada was definitely one of the weakest cast members out of the movie. Yeah, you just gotta have
she seems out of place. I'm sure she wasn't for the time, but now,
like, yeah, she wasn't the Jada Pinkett we know now.
Yeah,
because back then we just knew her from like, was she in like Poetic Justice or what movie was she in?
Poetic. Was she in Independence Day or was that?
She was not. No. That was Vivica A. Fox. I think.
Okay.
She was in Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Yeah.
Which I love Demon Knight. I try not to hold it. Like,
I thought she was fine in that. Yeah.
But yeah, Moon Tiara. I'm not a fan of this opening. Really, I like the whole like. What is he saying? Like, oh, mommy, I'll be a good boy. What was he doing? Like the David Draymond thing? David Draymond, I'll be a good mommy boy. Why'd you have to be a bitch, mommy?
Yeah. So the spoof outweighs this intro with the whole like ear scene and everything like that. Like,
do it again.
I always think of that, dude, from Scary Movie, and it's so funny, dude.
I think that's brutal.
That's a great kill. It's a great kill. Yeah.
I would not want to get stabbed in the ear. I have to say.
No.
I think I'd rather get stabbed right in the heart like Casey than get stabbed in the fucking ear and feel that shit.
Poor Omar, dude. I mean, come on, dude. You're just curious of what's going on in the stall next to him. Like, he thought it was a girl or something that was in there.
At this point, all the blood left his stiffy finally, and it's going out his ear, dude.
I don't know, dude.
Danny Zuko. I like Mr. Loomis Moa. Me too, dude. I think
Danny Zuko, dude. I love Grease, so I love your name, Danny.
Billy's king, dude. I don't care what anybody says. King Matthew, hot take. I liked Gale's character in this movie. She was funny at times, especially her banter with Dewey when she called him a bonehead.
She was better in this film, I think, than the first film. I give her props, and I think Dewey was worse in this film than he was in the first film. So they kind of switched roles.
Dewey just gets worse, and the third movie's extra stupid. It's like, you guys left again. Yeah. You guys separate, and you guys are like doing this again. Like, oh, Gale. Oh, someone dies and Gale's back. Like, are we gonna do this again? Like, are we kind of past? Are we at the next level of the arc? Because is that the end of 2 or 3 where he proposes? 3? I think it's 3.
3, yeah.
But I think in 4 they're not together again, right?
No. Wait. Yeah, they're together. Okay, yeah, they are. But
okay. But yeah, it's just
they're on the outs, kind of.
That's where it becomes friends with their relationship, the Ross and Rachel stuff. There's a lot of like weird little nods to this and that. Like, she says like, oh, that was Jennifer Aniston's body. There's like nods to like Friends and stuff at the time, but it's kind of fun. Like, I don't let it bother me.
The killer takes Omar's coat or whatever. He pretends to be Omar and basically snuggle up to him, and she gets it. She gets the stab.
They have eyes, Todd. I'm just kidding.
Well,
We got is that supposed to be the Sherlock Holmes, or yeah, he was Sherlock Holmes in that picture. As Studio Nem 2026. Hey, I think I got blocked. My account is Robert the All Knowing. I don't know why. Yeah, man. I remember Robert the All Knowing. We didn't block anybody.
No.
So is this like an alt account? That's cool, brother. No, I don't know what happened. I remember you. But
no, we haven't blocked anybody, dude.
Welcome aboard. No, everybody's welcome. What's your favorite scary movie? What's your favorite Scream movie? A studio. I'm gonna guess your name's Robert because I'm gonna get confused seeing a studio. Emilio King Matthew. The thing that irked me was, why did Omar put his ear to the bathroom stall? What if it was just a normal person on the toilet? Why would you be listening in? Yeah, and it's a men's bathroom.
He thinks a girl and a guy were in there messing around.
Yeah.
You know? So, and he was kind of curious.
He was like whispering. I always like want to hear, like, I want to listen to it with headphones. Like, what does he say? I think he's saying something to the effect of like, "Oh yeah, I'll be a good boy, mommy. I'll be a good boy." It's something like that.
Omar was all horned up because he got a stiffy or whatever watching the movie, and he's like, "Okay, what's going on in the stall next to me?"
What was he going to? Was he going to whip it out and do something about
it?
Like, he's like, "Oh,
dude, I'm curious." If two people are going at it in the stall next to you, you'd want to hear it, dude. Well, then you get something to talk about, dude.
What if it's two Ghostface guys, dude?
Well, he probably thought he heard a girl's voice, so I don't know.
Sounded like a couple of subs to me, dude. I don't know.
Maybe you should have tapped and put it in the stall.
That would have been funny if it's like he was doing the talking, you're right, and all of a sudden he blows up the toilet. He's getting a Blumpkin, dude.
Oof.
Will you guys review Anaconda 2025? Lord. I have to be honest with you.
I wouldn't do a commentary on it, that's for damn sure. I'll watch it if it comes out for free on one of these streaming sites. I'll watch it, but
it'll probably be like on HBO here soon, or one of them. You know, they don't stay very long. I honestly can't think of a movie I want to watch less, but you know, if anybody's a member out there, we take requests for the members. And if you guys want us to watch Anaconda, we will suffer through it. And you know, sometimes I watch movies that I wouldn't normally make the time for, and I end up liking them. So it's kind of nice to be held at gunpoint sometimes.
Yeah.
But that might be what it's going to take. I'm afraid.
Oh, the old caller ID system. Remember caller ID? We had that in my house for like maybe a year or two.
The little side piece that just yeah. We had it. You used to have to like block it, like hide your number. I don't remember what was the prompt you put.
Star 69 or star
69 is how you call back. Yeah, star 67.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. And like you just don't answer it when it comes up unknown or whatever.
Yeah.
I felt like everything was like unknown because a lot of it was solicitations and fun stuff. Moon Tiara. I like the stab movies. I wish they were real. Same as the Jack Slater films from Last Action Hero. I would watch.
I love that.
I would watch the first stab. I'm telling you, with Luke Wilson, dude.
The first stab looks interesting. After the first stab, I think it gets a little ridiculous, and some of those other ones, like especially when they go into the lore with the stab, the intro. I didn't like the intro where they went through all the stabs, the sequels. I thought it was 4. Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah. So technically we were watching Stab 1.
Did you see the Freddy sweater, dude? You missed it.
Yeah, okay. I saw it. But so technically we're watching Stab 1 at the beginning, but we saw a sneak preview of Stab 1 as well later with like Luke Wilson. So I don't know. I want to see that movie, man. This is the way the cookie crumbles. I love his hair, dude. But let's see here. What do you guys think about Jeet Kune? What do you guys think about Jeet Kune Do? Is that like Rex Kwon Do, dude?
I don't know.
Napoleon Dynamite? I don't know what that is. Skeet Kune Do?
So some trivia. The opening kill changed. The original opening had Phil Stevens survive longer and be more heroic, but it was rewritten after the script leaked online. So I guess the script leaked, and there was some major rewrites with the storyline. So,
and Phil Stevens is who? Omar Epps.
Yeah.
Because Copycat Killer, Stevens is Steve, and then her first name's Maureen.
Yep. So script leaks, because Scream 2 script leaked early. Multiple fake endings were written to avoid spoilers. Some even involved different killers.
Well, then they did a nod of that in Scream 3, where in the movie they said nobody knew who the killer was because they had like a million scripts out.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to that, but that drives me crazy as well because I'm going to jump ahead and I have to say, I have to see this scene. Sorry, guys. Remind me to go back to that. So, guys, this scene, the day I saw it, drove me absolutely bonkers because even as a kid, I knew that they were wrong. So they're like in a film appreciation type class, and they're being film elitists talking about sequels. Like, oh yeah, sequels are never as good as the original. Blah blah. Name one. And then Joshua Jackson is, they're him and Mickey. They're all about T2 and fucking aliens. And then Randy's like the ultimate fucking film buff elitist jerk. Like you wouldn't like him in real life.
Oh, I'd love to hang out with Randy, dude.
But Joshua Jackson, Charlie Banks, he makes a good point, and he says, "What about aliens?" He's like, "Stay away from her, you bitch." And then Randy comes back and he makes a snobby point, and then he has to twist the knife. He's like, "And by the way, it's keep away from her, you bitch." I thought this was film class, right? And he's like, he dunks on him in front of the whole class.
Yeah,
but he's wrong. Joshua, it's stay away from her, you bitch. So I don't know if that was intentionally done, if that was a fuck up. Because that could be one of those things that they were, maybe they were riffing on the script, and that could have been ad lib. That might not even be in the script. And either they legit fucked it up and it was an ad lib thing, and they just like, whatever, and they didn't catch it, or they can kind of play it off as Randy doesn't even know everything. Like he's an elitist asshole that's got to be right, but he's wrong because Joshua Jackson's right. Because Joshua Jackson didn't even take it. He's like, whatever.
If you ever met him at a con, that'd probably be like the first thing you would ask him, dude. You'd be like, was this on purpose?
and I always felt like I was a genius for notice. I'm like, do I have Mandela effect? Are they like gaslighting me? Even as a kid, I'm like, nobody's talking about this, but people have to be. This has to be huge in the Scream fandom. There's no way it's not.
I don't know. Anybody in the chat, if you guys know, let us know.
This has to, because it's such an iconic line.
Yeah.
And like I said, it almost is responsible for, like I said, kind of gaslighting you and Berenstein affecting you, like, right? Making you think like, oh, well, it's the other way around.
It's the Shazam, the Kazam.
Keep away from you. Yeah, you bitch.
Yeah.
But it drives me crazy. I just want to smack Randy across the face, dude. He leaned up in this movie. He looks skinnier, dude.
He does, man. He looks good. I like Randy.
Why is he doing the British accent, dude?
He likes messing around with Sid because he wants her.
Yeah, no, dude. He's the perpetual friend.
He's all horned up.
We've all been there. But this is the guy who's getting it, dude. This is Jerry O'Connell. It's the fat kid.
I can't stand him, dude.
It's the fat kid from Stand By Me.
There's a lot of people that love him as a actor. He doesn't do it for me. I think he's very hateable in this. I don't know.
What's with all these guys that don't quite do it for you, Todd?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Hey, Omar Epps should have had his role.
He should have been the killer. He comes back at the end. Like I staged it. I staged the first kickoff death.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't that be funny? Like, like the first kickoff death. Like that's like in Scream 1, the killer is Steve, and we never actually really like, my partner Steve, and because that actually would have been cool. Like they staged the whole thing, and but they would have had to have found a body, and somewhere during the movie, the investigations would have said we can't find Steve's body, and that might have given a little bit of a heads up. But yeah, there's Gale with the red streaks, definitely better than what they did in the third movie.
She was good looking in this Scream too. She's the best she's ever looked right here.
This guy is like a bootleg Bill Bellamy, dude. Remember Bill Bellamy?
Yeah, Bill Bellamy. I remember him. What is this guy in, dude? He's been in some other films. I remember.
I don't know.
God, I've seen him before.
I keep wanting to say Def Jam's How to Be a Player, but that's Bill Bellamy. King Matthew, they have Dewey say the exact same thing to Gale in 5 as well. Well, someone dies and Gale comes running, like even in Dewey's last movie, they had to have him argue before he got killed. Yeah, that just kind of got a little old for me. Here's Jackie's first appearance, Laurie Metcalf. She's fantastic. I think she's awesome, man. I think she's a great actress. And I personally, I like her being the killer. I think it's a nice twist. The only thing I couldn't put together is, and it's kind of one of the most fun parts about a Scream film, is kind of like dissecting it after you've watched it. Like, okay, who killed who? Like, do they have that actually worked out to a science? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where there's no loose ends. Like, is there actually an answer? Like, okay, this person killed this person, and it makes sense because they were here at this time. Like, is all the loose ends tied up with that, or is it like a little bit like,
I
But
don't look at it that deeply.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the only person I could attribute Billy Loomis's mom to killing is the one that she actually admitted to, which was Randy. Randy was talking about my boy, and I had to show him. But I was thinking, it's like it couldn't have been. None of them could have been her, besides Randy.
Yeah, I don't think so. It probably wasn't. I mean,
because Mickey knows the dorms, so it explains that he killed Cece. He knows the dorms like the back of his hand. He knew the film, the hallways and shit, the AV. He knew all of it. This is not her. And like he fucking throws Cece off the fucking balcony like a man, dude. It's just it all adds up to being everything was Mickey. He was the head.
And Mickey was the one in the movie theater in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, and she just killed Randy. I think that's the only person she could have killed.
Yeah.
And which would be fine. I mean, like, it's just enough to throw people off. And she's still like the money behind Mickey and everything and getting them there. She was kind of responsible for just sort of releasing the bull in the China shop, which is Mickey. Wrestling God. So Devin and Todd Omar and Jade characters' names are Maureen Evans, and Phil Stevens, named after the original couple in the first movie, Casey Becker and Stephen Otho. Yeah, they're going to establish that when they're going into the crime scene. Actually, I think they let Gale figure it out, or whoever for the cops.
Okay. So real quick, the cameraman's Dwayne Martin. So I know him from Above the Rim, which I love that film growing up, starring Dwayne Martin and Tupac. Tupac was in it as well. So basketball movie. I love that. I love a lot of those films from back in the early 90s. Then he was in White Man Can't Jump. He was in that. He played a role in that. And then he was also in the Boys to Men music video, I'll Make Love to You.
You could have told me he was in Boys to Men and I would have fucking given you the benefit of the doubt.
He was in the music, I'll Make Love to You. He's the main guy in there.
White Man Can't Jump. He must have had like a non-speaking role. I don't remember him. Maybe like one of the guys.
Willie Lewis was his name. Yeah, he's probably one of the ball players.
One of the crew guys. Yeah, maybe, but I don't remember saying. Hey, what's up, Travis Mitchell? We're doing great, man.
Travis, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, it's good to have you on board. Is this your favorite Scream movie?
Our second favorite.
Yeah, it's my second favorite for sure. Let's see, Astudo. I think Zach blocks me because I can't do shit, can't comment nothing on this stream. This is insane. You're commenting right now.
Yeah.
Zach doesn't have that kind of access to block. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, I think you're okay. So is that your main channel?
Well, glad to have you back, brother.
We'll have to look into it, man. But yeah, no, Zach doesn't have that sort of access, and yeah, we don't block anybody. But they were seniors in this movie. Whoa. Who were seniors? So you're backing up Todd. So you're saying,
were they seniors in college or were they seniors in high school? Because I thought they were seniors in high school because they were across town. They weren't in the same.
Okay. Were they seniors in high school, but they were in this college town?
That's what I thought.
Okay, maybe you're right then. Yeah, because I guess you're right. They're not really making a big stink at the actual campus about the kills.
Yeah.
Do you think there'd be a bigger stink? Maybe, yeah. Which that reminds me, fun fact, in part 2, if the original people from the beginning of this movie were seniors, that means the characters we got now, they're seniors also. Wait, what?
Okay, so they seniors in college. Yeah. Wrestling, let us know, because it's kind of confusing when it comes to that shit.
God, I got a cough again.
Okay, so Jada Pinkett Smith's death. Jada insisted not to have a stunt double. She wanted to portray her collapse on stage, so she wanted that to be her big shining moment for the first 2 to 5 minutes of the film, pretty much. So she should have won a Oscar for that. Keep my wife's name out of your damn mouth.
Oh gosh, guys. Sorry, my nose is fucking gushing a second ago.
No, you're good, man.
I was like
you're good,
gagging.
brother.
You guys can see me turning red, dude, off camera. Like, ugh. Guys,
turning red. Dude.
When I had to step out before we started this commentary,
mm-hmm.
I'm hacking so bad I'm vomiting.
Oh
I'm hack vomiting, and it's not fun, man. I think I have to take my Ricola. Now is the time. Little ASMR action for you.
Oh, I'd be popping those. I'd be popping like 3 or 4 of those, man.
At a time?
Yeah, dude.
Like 4 of these fuckers at a time?
Yeah, you'll be singing on a mountain. Ricola. If you have like 4 of them, dude.
Guys, ASMR. Hold on.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, I was trying to eat my chicken noodle soup before we started, and I didn't want to have like the same palate. And this fucking, because this is like the honey lemon, which is pretty good, but something about these Ricolas, they taste pretty good, but when you get to the center, like the smallest little piece, it gets real fucking bitter. I can't finish it. I have to like spit out the middle.
Oh, the middle is always the best part, dude.
Man, I don't want this shit in my mouth when I'm doing a podcast, but I might have a choice, man.
No, whatever you gotta do, brother.
All right. Let's see, which reminds me, fun fact in part 2, if the original people from the beginning of this movie, oh, you already said that. Yeah, I don't really follow it that well because in the original first movie, they were in high school. Okay. So they had to be sophomores in high school. Okay. Which could explain how all the 5 of them were. He still lost me. I don't know. Maybe Todd's. I'm sick, guys.
Oh, I did hear about in part 3. This is kind of going back. In part 3, Stu was supposed to be in it, and he was supposed to be like controlling the puppet strings, getting high school kids to, do the actual killings. But it happened
looked up to him like psychos.
Yeah, it happened right after Columbine, I guess. So they had to end up like scrapping a lot of his shit.
That actually doesn't like track for me though, because I still stand by.
That's what he was saying in an interview. That's
no, and I'm sure that was probably a thing, but
yeah.
And I know Roman kind of like drove this home, which I don't like. I'm like, but I always felt like he was right here. I don't see how Stu would be a puppet master really, because he was a stooge. I
agree.
The way they summed it up, he was the fall guy. I 100% believe kind of what they were saying in Scream 3. Billy was the brains. Stu was going along with it, and Stu was the fall guy. Unless shit went awry, you can blame fucking Stu. And I'm pretty sure Billy was really smart. He probably had it all figured out to where he could somehow make it frame really bad against Stu compared to him. Yeah, I don't see. It's like in Home Alone 4 when French Stewart comes back playing Marv, and he's got his girlfriend, and
he's ridiculous,
and he's taking charge. Like, no, Marv was the fucking the second hand. He was kind of the goon, and he's not going to sit there and be the Harry take charge guy. I just don't see it. Let's see here. Where does this one rank in the series for you? He says he'd probably go 1, 5, 6. Wow, 3, 4, 2.
Wow. Okay, Travis. Okay.
Wow.
Everybody's all over the map with this franchise, which I love. This is great.
No, I need some elaboration on that. So, what is it about 2 for you that has you putting it dead last? Oh, we're gonna get the Stu cameo here, by the way.
And we had Dave Matthews Halloween playing.
Yeah. This is a good soundtrack too.
I just listened to it today. Actually,
it's better than the Scream.
Did you hear the Master P song? I love that Master P Scream song.
Let's see. I think we can see Stu here in a second, like 2 seconds. We're gonna see him. Like he's gonna be out of focus.
In the background. Yeah. Yep.
He's out of focus. Hold on, not the Jason Biggs looking guy. Oh, maybe he's later. Maybe he's outside.
But he does play a background character. Yes.
Oh, you just see him real briefly, and he's in disguise, and they've even got him blurred. So, yeah, I have to know, man. I agree. I think 5 and 6 are definitely better than 3 and 4. So we actually are pretty much in agreement there. The only one that's out of place is 2. Everything else looks good, but 2, yeah. What is it about this one? Sarah Michelle Gellar was all the rage. This one, they could afford more of that CW hotness, because I feel like in Scream 1, that was before the real big blow up of like the CW stars, man.
Sure.
Because wasn't that like just on the cusp of Dawson's Creek coming out?
Well, did Buffy come out at this point?
I don't think so. I think it's 96. I think all that shit started coming out like 97, dude. Like Dawson's Creek and because think about
97 was Buffy.
Yeah, because in Scream, all they had to pick from was Party of 5 and Friends, and then by the time this came out, they could just load it with fucking Pacey from like Dawson's Creek and Buffy and all these people from all those shows.
Well, they probably knew that Buffy was coming out, so they're like, okay, what actress can we throw in there to maybe?
No guarantee that it was going to be a hit, though.
That's true.
I'm sure. Look, it probably only took them 6 weeks to film this.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Buffy was already out and it was already screening well. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, but it's just funny how so much happened in a year.
Yeah,
it's so much happened in a year. Then it just kind of became, this was like a playground for all those CW actors, like these Scream movies, man. And then by proxy, also like the I Know What You Did Last Summers and all of these sort of Dimension films. It was just because I think Joshua Jackson, wasn't he in another one? Wasn't he in like Urban Legend? I think Joshua Jackson was an Urban Legend.
I don't remember if he was in that. I remember in Dawson's Creek because I watched that back in the 90s as well.
Which, by the way, James Vanderbeek's not doing well, man. Poor guy.
He's not. I know he was battling cancer. He's not.
Well, he's real thin and he looks like he's in it. He looks real skinny. He's got good spirits and he's been like posting a little bit, but he looks rail thin. And that actor, if you know him, he played Stingray in the Karate Kid show, Stingray.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
He's in a bunch of movies and stuff, Richard Jewell and stuff. He started like a fundraiser for him because he's like, I noticed James Vanderbeek was auctioning off like his memorabilia to pay for his treatment. He's like, man, no father should have to not be able to he should hand that stuff down to his kids.
Yeah.
He's like, so he started a fundraiser. He doesn't even know James Vanderbeek. He's like, let's have it for the beak. He's like, give it for the beak. And he's like,
absolutely, man.
So he's been raising money for him because he thought it was real sad to see him like auctioning off like his shit.
That's terrible. That's terrible, dude. You know, I totally get it. And by the way, R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara, because that just happened today. So that's freaking devastating, man.
But not R.I.P. to this fine piece right here. This is Audrey from Vegas Vacation, man.
Yes.
Beautiful.
She is, dude, and she still is, man. And she's in her 50s, I think 57, I believe. And
she was on like NCIS or one of those shows.
She's in a lot of those television series.
And she looks great. She's probably getting better with age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she survives too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She doesn't die.
Yeah, I think she just goes out and then they come after Sarah Michelle Gellar, which I mean,
I don't know why she didn't fucking leave.
She's out of place. And we kind of talked about this. Yeah, I mean, the party down the street everybody was going to, they needed DD. She stays back.
But it's like right across it's like next door. Like, why are they just walking home?
Yes.
It makes no sense. But at this point, she's already getting the phone calls. I would have ran out with my friend. Like, fuck the DD thing. I'm like, I'm going to run out with you. Let's go make some calls. Everybody just join the party. You're going to be fine. Leave for 20 minutes. Call the cops. Call the security.
She's a total Stacy, though, man. She's a babe.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yeah.
She looks good today still. Have you seen her?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she still looks good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to step on Catherine O'Hara. That was a real downer, man. And I was actually shocked in a way because like I totally know she's 71. Like that makes sense. That tracks. But it kind of comes as a shock just because she never felt like that old because she's always seemed so lively and bubbly and full of energy. So
great actress, hysterical. I mean, she was icon. She was great, man.
So yeah, when somebody somebody like her just kind of passes away when it just seems kind of out of left field. It was really a bummer, man. But I loved her.
I heard some mixed things, like she was either sick or she had some sort of heart issue or something like that. I don't know.
The report I saw, the official report I saw, just said that she passed away from a short-term illness, like something that kind of came up suddenly. Okay. Like she got sick and who knows. But I guess when you're that age, any sickness could do you in, depending on what it is. But so like this definitely has to be Mickey. He knows the dorm rooms, he knows everything, just like he's gonna know the AV room and the film.
This is dumb, dude. I get it. Throw a vase at him.
Yeah, just keep running. That's not like actually the second you turned around probably would have been your doom.
Yeah,
let's go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna find Billy, dude, fucking from Black Christmas up there. Stop going all the way upstairs.
The spoof does this so right, dude. You know, when they throw like the grandmother down the stairs, dude.
Oh yeah, he goes. Remember he's like running downstairs, dude. Look, that's Mickey. He like manhandles her.
And he just throws her off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see here. Imagine Luke Wilson delivering the line, we all go a little mad sometimes.
That'd be funny, dude.
What's up, Bat Super 505? How you doing?
Hey, Bat. Why wasn't he in the spoofs then? I mean, you think he would have been a perfect star.
The Billy Loomis, and he was in comedies. He should have been.
I know.
Everything he reminds me of Casey from that 70s show.
Yeah.
Hey, foreplay. I like Lou Wilson better than Owen Wilson, dude.
Oh yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Let's see. King Matthews, the thing that kind of interests me about Seven is that Sydney's husband in Seven is named Mark Evans. He has the same last name as Maureen Evans in this movie. Maybe they're adopted siblings. And isn't Mark McDreamy in 3? They took that first name. That was confusing because they hinted at like a flirtatious relationship in 3 with her and McDreamy, right? The cop.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we're just gonna start to watch a movie. And he was kind of like acting like he wanted to hit on her. So when she's married to Mark, it's like, oh, it's that guy. No, it's just another Mark. And yeah, you're right. I didn't notice the last name. That's weird.
Oh, hey, yeah.
I feel like in the Scream universe, there are no coincidences, but we'll see.
Yeah, I am. You're going to go see it, right? When it comes out at the end of the month? Might as well, right?
Oh, Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, so I'm going to go home to Missouri in February, and it's going to come out, I believe, the week I'm back. I come back and like the Friday before I go back to work. So I'm definitely going to see it. We got to talk about it that weekend.
Yeah, I'll do a review on it.
Let's see here. Sorry, Entropy. I'm not going to read that comment. Can't get political. Not today, Satan. Wrestling, which I understand your point about Randy, because here's the thing, Randy, he was smart, but he wasn't that smart. You see, here's what I think. Yeah, you've got all the breakdowns, man. I think Randy, throughout all the rules that he's been giving out to us in these films, I think it's all going to translate into 7, where it explains how everything became to be. Does he have a cameo in 7? Like Rowan does and all these other people?
I don't know. Good question.
And how everything of what he ever said kind of doesn't matter, which got to the point of how maybe that is the reason why he got killed, and maybe why people like Mindy and Chad, they've been getting all this bad luck, that Mindy and Chad have been getting a lot of this hate throughout the fandom, which could explain Mindy's character. Why is she getting some kind of rules mixed up or wrong, or at least never made it to the final act? I don't know. I'm really interested in what they're going to do with 7, though, because it's like, what can they do at this point? So, and I feel like they have to end the Sidney arc. We're done, right?
Sidney should be done. I would think.
Is this the Halloween H4O, dude? Can we just write her off, man? I don't want her like being a silver hair granny.
I mean, Gale Weathers is bad enough. I mean, yeah.
Skeletor, dude. Travis, it's like everybody who says, Luke, I am your father, when it's just I am your father, unless you read the comic book adaptation. Yeah, I guess you're right. I always go back to Bill and Ted, though. You're not my father.
Yeah.
It says, you're not my father, dude.
One thing I would be interesting, though, is we were talking about this earlier, all the script leaks and all that chaos or whatever. They had to do all the rewrites. It'd be interesting to actually read some of these rewrites and stuff. I guess they gave a bunch of them to the actors, so nothing could get leaked. So they were all different. And of course, Wes Craven probably, and Kevin Williamson had the final draft, but it'd be interesting to actually read some of this shit, what they were actually writing for who the killer was and all that shit.
That's what I was going to say about 3. Maybe I missed something where they explained it, but there's a point where Parker Posey is like all depressed and she wants to hang out with Gale. She's like, well, you're the next person that he's killing according to the script. He's like, and you're the next one who dies in the script. So I figure if I hang out with the real Gale, he'll want to just kill the real Gale and not me. So she's like dead serious. But then like at the end when she doesn't kill, she's like, you can't kill me. I'm the killer in Stab 3. I'm the killer. I'm like, did she know that the whole time? Or did she like read the script? Because they acknowledged they had multiple scripts.
Yeah.
So how did she know? And then why she was so convinced? She said it with conviction because she was scared. Like, they're killing people in order. I'm the next one. but then she says I'm the killer and stabbed. I did that was like what? I don't know. You don't remember that?
The filming of this was only 3 months, so less than 3 months actually. So it was wham bam thank you ma'am. It was pretty much rushed.
Well, 12
just
months
to
is
get it.
standard.
Yeah, so it was quick, man, coming off of the original.
Let's see here. Yeah, dude, I forgot about that Luke, I am your father thing. What are some other
I'm sure
Mandela
there's a ton
effects?
of them, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch that I just throw on the tip of my tongue. Let's see here. Oh, there's a really big one. I almost had it and just lost it. Let's see here. I hated Derek all the way in this movie as a kid. I was so heated that he wasn't Sidney. It wasn't Sidney and Randy together. Derek just doesn't fit in this movie. He seemed weak. Mickey, is that Mickey's dad, dude? Why does he look like Bill Pullman? Who's that guy? Or is the cop? He's the cop.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That looks like Scott Wagner, dude, back there. DJ's boyfriend, dude. The nurse, dude. Look at that forehead.
It does look like him, dude.
That 5 head and that hair, dude.
Yeah. Scott.
What Mickey does now that you know Mickey's the killer, these are the only movies where like the whodunit spoiled and you actually have fun watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
And Mickey's like awesome. He's like planting the paranoia, yeah, he's okay. They missed Dory. They missed every major artery, like whatever. He's like, he's making it look suspicious. Like, oh, totally set up Derek to looking like the killer. I think they do it really, really well on this.
No, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, the twist and everything, I thought it worked well. One thing I didn't know about this film, real quick. So for the rating of this film was actually the MPAA forced multiple cuts to avoid NC-17, which is crazy. Really?
Because it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
I mean, if they had like a handful more of those like car fatalities, it might have been pretty brutal.
It said Wes Craven used faster edits, sound design to keep brutal intense without showing too much. So could they at least, put that on like some sort of physical media, throw out the NC-17 version? Did they actually shoot this? A lot of this stuff. I mean, that would be interesting as well.
It would be a little off brand though. It just wouldn't feel like Scream.
It wouldn't, but I'd like to see it. I mean,
question. So Mickey, of course, was setting up him to look like the killer. And because, like I said, he cut himself and it's like, oh, he missed every major artery. Don't worry. He said he's obviously a med student, so he would know how to do that if he was the killer. But Mickey's not a med student. So how did Mickey do that? Like frame him to make it look like he did it, and it was surgical. That I guess he studied.
Yeah.
But little stuff like
college.
This is where they kind of put it together. Maureen Evans, Phil Stevens, Even Stevens, CC Cooper, CC's Casey. Yeah, and it's Gale or one of them that puts it together. Oh, that also worth noting, the sheriff there, that is Arquette's dad. That's
really?
That's Father Arquette of the Arquette clan.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
He shot forth from his loin Damien from Bride of Chucky.
Oh,
Alexis Arquette.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But it's their clan is so eclectic because you have Patricia, who's like the Oscar winner. And which is weird because I have nothing against Patricia Arquette, but she's kind of weird to be an Oscar winner. I don't think she's that great. I've never been a big Patricia Arquette person. No. Rosanna Arquette I liked because she was in Nowhere to Run with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and she always shows her bazongas and everything she was in. And I mean, Alexis, we all know what Alexis was famous for, growing bazongas and chopping it off. But yeah. I loved him in Bride of Chucky, dude, as Damien. Come on, Tiff, I'll get my death out here. Promises. He's so funny, dude. That Marilyn Manson knockoff, dude.
Nah, I never got into that film.
God,
I know you like it,
but that scene is so. I could watch the whole films of Damien. I wish he was in the film more. And then you obviously have Dewey. Dewey's like he was doing like 8-Legged Freaks and Ready to Rumble, like these weird like comedy movies. Which like Ready to Rumble is a guilty pleasure. That's
no, I agree. I saw it in theaters. I actually enjoyed it.
It's just like a big circle jerk for WCW fans because it was like
Yeah.
I think it was like I don't know if it was like a co-production, but they were working with WCW because they got the license. They got a lot of their like Goldbergs and all their characters in their roster in it at the time. I don't remember if like Sting was in it or not, but it's a fun movie. Let's see. Why is she getting some of the rules mixed up or wrong, or at least never make it? Oh, we already read that. Sorry about that. Luke was a huge wuss, not joining his father. I always said Luke is a traitor. And oh, that sounds like Zach.
Mm-hmm.
We don't say the T word around here anymore. I don't think it's a bad word, is it? Is that were they flagged for the T word?
I don't know. I don't want to chance it.
Yeah. We're having good times over here, man. Robert is my main channel, man. We'll look into it, man. Sorry about that. We'll see what's up. We didn't block anybody.
No.
But type it one more time and I'll try and find it. Robert, because I don't remember it. Robert something. Or I can look through the chat because I know you put it earlier. Moon Tiara, I only discovered Jamie Kenny's podcast. I'm liking it. Yeah, that's been around a while. He also gets around and he's on other people's podcasts a lot. I know he I listened to him on Jack Osborne's podcast last. Jamie Kennedy is entertaining to listen to because he's kind of like one of those guys where he's kind of like a fringe Hollywood, and he's not afraid to tell stories because he's like a Matthew Lillard. He's not like in the good graces with like the mainstream of Hollywood. What does he have to lose by burning?
Didn't he have Pauly Shore on there not too long ago?
Oh shit, wrong button. Oh, probably.
Yeah. I thought I listened to one of the podcasts of Pauly Shore on there, but not 100%. Tori Spelling was on there. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's talking to that whole ilk of celebrities,
which is great. I mean, that's the stuff that I grew up with a lot of these celebrities, so I'm fascinated by it and their fall off. I mean, a lot of the people I'm sure he's interviewing. Raven Simone. Oh, Jesus.
Robert the All-Knowing. Okay, well, I'll look into it and I'll just make sure. I'll see what's going on. We'll look at it in a little bit, man, because that's weird because we didn't do anything. But if there's something afoul, I'll make sure. I'll see. I don't know if because I don't know, man. Sometimes like people will say stuff in comments and then YouTube will take their own action. Like they'll just like purge comments. And like I've been in streams before and like none of my shit's getting seen because it's getting, I don't know what the term, not shadow banned, but like so I don't know. Maybe you said a word or something. I'll look. If you're like marked or something, I'll make sure you're undone. I don't know what happened. But I'm glad you found a way to get back to us. Like a loyal dog. Homeward bound.
Always find a way home.
No, well, I'll figure it out, brother. Will Zach play Tony Hawk 3 for Edge Steam? That would be fun. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. Go to Kane Gang.
So Dewey was supposed to die in this film. Dewey was meant to die in the sound booth scene, but the audience in the test screening loved him too much, so they saved him.
Weren't we already discussing on our last stream that he wanted to be the killer like in every film after the first one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we'll just make you the killer.
Oh, here's the cringe scene too.
I think
oh god, dude, it's terrible. Whoever brought that up earlier in the stream, yeah, it's
was David Cassidy the original singer of this, or is there like somebody else? Because David Cassidy is the hit, right?
Yeah,
Partridge Family.
Yeah, and they're trying to pay homage to Top Gun, which is they talk about this and that. But yeah, dude, it takes you out of the movie. It's just dumb, dude. Even back then in 1997, I mean.
But hey, it's important because of this scene. She's pushing him away because they think he's a killer, and she gains the trust back, and then he gives her his letters, which then makes the sorority house take him and do the hazing for later, and she has the letters to attack Mickey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and she's wearing the letters in 3.
Yeah. I think it's towards the end of the film, right?
Yeah, it might be
the letters.
Well, no, you can see it when she's in like at the cop station in 3, it pretty much from that point on. Yeah. But anyway, maybe it was just simply for the plot device of the necklace. I don't know. I don't know. They wanted a little romance, man. This is the CW crowd,
That's true.
Daniel O'Connell. Are you the brother of Jerry O'Connell? Right here. The fat Stand By Me kid. 3 is the absolute worst. Awful, so bad, no blood, makes no sense, and not even Williamson wrote it. 4 isn't great, but so much better than 3. I remember liking 4 a smidge better than 3, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna watch 4 again.
I actually like 3 better than 4, and 4, nah,
I just 3 seems so bootleg.
it's not good. But
3 just seems like so unofficial. It just I can't take it seriously. Did Williamson write 4?
I don't think he wrote 4, did he?
'Cause
Oh, I'll have to look. This is your favorite part, though. This is
Oh yeah, it's where the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Nancy O'Dell, dude, from Access Hollywood or whatever, Extra. Watch this. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's like your mom left. She's not buried in some cemetery somewhere.
Luke Wilson with his tight shirt on, dude. I'm innocent. Won't you let me touch you?
Yeah. It looks like a wig, dude. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. But is that what was Sidney's real line in the first movie? Because I think everything here is kind of uncanny valley and cheesy.
Yeah.
Because like even what Tori Spelling says, it's very movie of the week, which Tori Spelling was doing at the time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like your mom left. She's not buried in some cemetery somewhere. Like, who would say that? Some cemetery. Like, wouldn't you know the cemetery your mom's buried at?
Exactly.
Like, you don't say that. If your mom was missing, you would say, like, she's in some fucking landfill somewhere. If you didn't know, you don't say some cemetery somewhere. Like, no, she's buried at, like, Forest Lawn. It's just kind of a weird fucking but it's supposed to be. Anyway, yeah, I think 3 sucks, guys. I have a question about Zeke and Luther. Have you guys watched it? I don't know what that is. What is Zeke? I know Zeke the plumber. That's about the extent. Oh, I know another Zeke. My grandfather's best friend in high school. They got into a car wreck, and my grandfather was driving shotgun. His best friend Zeke was driving the truck. They got into a wreck, and he got decapitated, and he lost his head. So I'm like, I always thought about that story of my grandpa looking over and seeing like out of a horror movie. And I'm like, how are you not like fucked up?
Well, man,
he's totally like straight laced, Bible belt. Like,
wow,
like you saw your friend's head removed, dude. And like
a horror movie, dude, man, that's crazy, man.
Anyway, Zeke, good old Zeke, R.I.P. It's probably been like
R.I.P. Jesus,
probably been like 55 years, a long time ago. My grandpa was older, more than that, 60 years. Gosh. This movie takes place 2 years after Scream 1, so Sidney has long past graduated high school by the time Scream 2 comes out. Yeah. Well, because Sidney was like what, 16?
Yeah, I think she was 16 on the first one. Yeah.
So we can assume she was like, were they supposed to be sophomores or juniors? How old were they? If she was 16, she was probably a sophomore.
Well, because somebody was saying that they were freshmen, right? Who was saying that? Wrestling? It's hard to figure out exactly.
I guess Sidney could have been 15, but I just can't imagine Billy pulling off all that shit as a 15-year-old. It's already kind of hard to imagine him being a 16-year-old. Like you're stupid when you're 16. But
I'm gonna look this up. I'm curious about this.
But I would imagine she seemed more like a sophomore, 16, than she could have been a senior at 18. And that would make sense if maybe this is her first year in college, 18.
17. Billy was 17.
So how old was Sidney?
Senior. Let me see.
So she could have been a senior too, but we don't know. So Billy was a senior.
Sidney was 17 as well.
So seniors.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like a sophomore, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, dude. I mean, I don't know. If I went through as much trauma as she did, I might have taken a gap year for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a fucking freshman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go fucking travel. That's the time you go and travel and you do like. Then she ends up in the movie Hostel, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is where he finds out that his last. He's like, I read the shit and whoo.
Yeah.
Your last cameraman got gutted.
And Gale Weathers here, I mean, she screams 97 because that is exactly, there's tons of women that dressed exactly like that, had the same hair as Gale back in 97. I remember they had the tight white shirt. She just, I mean, this just screams 97. I love it, dude. It brings me back. Okay. I remember a lot of women like her.
How well? I'm just kidding.
Not well, dude. I was young, but I've seen a lot of pictures, and I've seen them all in public.
Saw a lot of Sears catalog, and they're in the
J.C. Penney's.
A lot of good memory. Sometimes times were tough, and you had to settle for the Kmart catalog, dude.
The weekly ads, dude. The
Yeah,
Shopko ad,
the
dude.
big old brassieres, dude. They weren't even like
Yeah.
sexy lingerie. They were like
Mhm.
brassieres, dude. Like gross tan looking. They couldn't be any like terrible. It didn't take
But
much as a
but
kid.
they were all good looking back in the day. I mean, they didn't have like the all shapes and sizes. They just had like one size, dude. They had the Gale size.
Yeah, they weren't like the big plus size models now, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the fucking bikini models with the Adam's apples, dude.
Mhm.
Go into Target and you see all kinds of models in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Daniel, I love Scream 4 until the reveal. Oh, you mean until they reveal that both characters are not
Mhm.
threatening, both killers?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you have Emma Roberts, who I just don't buy it, dude. She's like 50 pounds
Hell
wet.
no, dude. I
And
know.
then her boyfriend, Rory Culkin doesn't
Rory
have much.
Culkin.
He doesn't have much more testosterone than her, dude.
No,
Like
he doesn't, dude.
he looks like he's malnourished. Looks like he's deficient in vitamin D. He
And
looks
how
like
can
he's
they
getting
both kill all
fluid.
these people? How it doesn't make any sense to me, dude.
We got David Warner here, legend.
Yeah.
At one point poised to play Freddy Krueger. Obviously he's Professor Jordan Perry from TMNT Secret of the Ooze. He's in Titanic. He's in a ton of films. I love David Warner. He's great.
Yeah, which we did we did a breakdown of all the cast or whatever from 1 to 3, and Aaron put him in top G. He was
I
our
loved
top
it.
G.
Because I love look, this is the only scene he's in.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Yeah.
it's funny because you expect because he's an actor of caliber, you'd expect him to show up again. But he just literally never. I think it's just kind of a cameo. I always saw it as like Wes Craven doing the meta thing. Like, hey, it's kind of like lore that he was originally Freddy Krueger, because there's like pictures out there with him in the makeup, test makeup, And I thought it was just one of those little nods. Let me put him in this movie. It's just a fun little nod. But I like David Warner. I think he's a good actor.
Real quick, let's go to our poll. Who is the best killer in Scream 2? So as of now, 28 votes. We got Miss Loomis at 32%, and we have Mickey at 68%.
Oh, so Mickey is winning.
Mickey is killing Miss Loomis.
Didn't even see it coming, did you?
Nope.
I gotta like spit some lung butter.
No, you're good, man. I always thought this scene was pretty interesting, dude. The whole play or whatever they're doing right here. I mean, for a playwright, I mean, it's pretty dark, dude. It's pretty crazy.
Still wouldn't have caught me dead seeing it. I don't care.
No, but this is Nev Campbell at her best right here, man.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the masks and stuff are creepy and stuff, Is that what you think she looks the best, dude, with all the makeup and stuff? Looks like a vampire.
That's her best acting.
Oh, okay. Gosh, guys, I just got a suddenly bad headache. Oh, like I've had a crippling headache, man. It just kind of hit me. It's like right between the eyes, man.
It must be all the
cartoons. Too many cartoons.
Too many cartoons, yeah.
Well, let's see here. Okay, so what I meant was Maureen Evans. You mean Maureen? You keep saying Maureen like she was like a soldier. Maureen Evans and Phil Stevens, they were the seniors, and the people that we're talking about were sophomores in high school with Sidney and the okay. My ranking of the Scream films, says King, is 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, and 6.
Wow.
That one's really jumbled.
2, 1, 3, 5, 4, 6.
There's a lot of people that like 2 the best. I mean, that one doesn't surprise me.
You don't hear it much though, honestly. I mean, people,
there's people that like 4 the best. Like it really is kind of all over the map. Did we ever get the answer from Travis about why he thinks 2's dead last? Did he actually?
No, he didn't.
I'm so curious on what like puts it dead last. That was the people that I was talking about, but it appears to my research that Sidney was not a senior in college around in part 2. She was freshman along with the other.
Well, I mean, it was 2 years that she would have. Well, I took a year off, I guess. Yeah.
Tell us that story of you being invited to participate in a big podcasting network. I don't know if it was like a huge podcasting network. It was a big media website at the time with a mutual acquaintance, Tim Canton, which, by the way, Tim Canton runs that really big horror festival out of a film festival out of Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
God, what is it again? It's leaving me.
God, Creepcast. No, it's
no, that was his podcast. It's I'm gonna look it up. I got it. Don't worry about it.
all right.
Let's see. Festival, Panic Fest.
Yeah, Panic Fest.
It's kind of the premier one. It's one of the biggest ones in the Midwest, and he started that thing at some years ago. And it takes a lot of work for those to be successful, man. A lot of them don't make it, and yeah, he's done really good with that.
Doing hell of a job, man. Yeah, absolutely.
It kind of makes you wish we stayed tight and we actually built that relationship, because I could have had my movie play at Panic Fest.
Yeah,
I had to like just submit like a normie, dude.
And he's had some pretty decent stuff come out there too, like a lot of the independent shit, and I mean even like some decent directors come out of there too. So yeah, that's one thing I do want to go down to Panic Fest every, like, at least once. I haven't been down yet, and the people I've heard that went down there to go to Panic Fest said it's great. So he's doing a great job. So
I tried to get my film in there. You know, what I learned about the film that I did was I just don't think it was horror enough for those horror festivals.
Okay.
Because those horror festivals, the way they program, I did well in drama and like more all around festivals. Like I would get acknowledgments in thriller and all that stuff in the overall stuff. But those like dedicated horror ones, I just don't think I was horror enough. Which fair enough, I guess. But I'm like, I thought that was gonna be the stuff I was gonna have an easier time getting into.
Sure.
And it was gonna be backwards. Nope. And I was actually a little disappointed. I'm like, I kind of want to get into one of these horror.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
But I got into like the fucking frou ones, which is cool too. But I'm like, I wanted to go because I wanted to go to Panic Fest. I want to be like, hey, what's up, Tim Casey Canton?
Yeah.
Me?
Hey, you might have been able
to,
you might have been able to get it into Casey Crypticon. Get a showing there, dude.
Well, you know, I deliberately didn't throw it everywhere. But anyway, 97 was a crazy year for Sarah Michelle Gellar. First, she gets killed by Ghostface, then gets attacked by a killer fisherman. Yeah, and Scooby-Doo. You know,
yeah, she
and
was
Rowan Atkinson. Wasn't he Mr. Bean? Wasn't he the killer in one of the Scooby-Doos? I can't remember.
And then he had Stu in there too, right?
Shaggy, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoinks, yo. So just to clarify, that's who I was talking about, Stevens and Evans, and I was talking about Sid and the rest of them in the original and discussing about how they were in part 2. Yeah, I was getting a little confuzzled, like going back and forth. Yeah, no, but that makes sense now. Eli Cortez, what's up, everyone? How are you doing, my man?
Hey, Eli.
Welcome aboard. Forgive me, I've got a bit of a sick. Do I sound like I have a sick voice? Like
a little bit. You're fine, man.
You guys want me to blow a slug right here? I'm just kidding.
No. So the box office for Scream 2, budget of $24 million, opening weekend
surprising,
$32.9 million, domestic total $101 million, international total it's 71 million, so grossing $172.9 million. So,
but you know, and I think that's great, but that's actually a mind blow. This only cost $24 million.
Yeah.
Which, you know, for inflation, I don't know what that would be. 40 million today. I don't know what that would be. 50 million, maybe, but that's so small. And I don't know. It's just, you don't think a movie like that should cost more than that. But maybe the actors just weren't making that much. Courtney Cox was the biggest star. Like, she was on Friends.
Yeah.
But they probably had her on a lure, because it's like, this is back in the day where a big TV star didn't mean shit in movies, because you still wanted to go to movies. Movies were the next tier. So maybe it's like, hey, you want to be in the movies? You got to kind of work with us, and we're not going to give you Friends money because we're not talking TV here. You want to break it in movies, baby. But now it's not like that. Movies aren't big anymore. TV's just as series, and Netflix and all that shit is just as big as movies now. And that's why you have all these A-listers doing all these series and stuff and commercials and stuff.
And this pretty much matched Scream 1. So Scream 1 had a total worldwide of 173 million. So this is pretty much the same, just a little bit under Scream 1.
But they increased the budget a little bit. They had to have.
Yeah. I'll have to look at Scream 1's budget.
Yeah, what was that? I'm curious. This is proof you don't need all that money to waste.
15 million.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
Wes Craven was doing a movie for $15 million in 1996.
Yeah, and he made 175 or whatever.
It's just absolutely insane. But like I said, that all the money goes to talent, and that's why horror's king, because you don't need a marquee actor to sell your movie, because horror, the genre, sells the movie. People will go see a movie with relatively unknowns, or the chick from Party of Five and the girl from Friends, which, at the time, Friends was only a couple seasons deep. So, this is before they were making like $1 million per episode. Man.
So adjusting for inflation, box office worldwide. So Scream 1 would be about 353 million would be what it made. And then Scream 2 would be 344 million.
But as far as like the multiplier, like how much it cost, what they made, it's insane. It's just, that's where it's at. How much profit, that margin. So I guess
it'd be it'd be about, so 14 million would be about 30 million today.
This is literally the only kill that Mrs. Loomis could have done, because she was able to get the sneak on him, pull him by the back, so. And I guess if she pulled him back by the back and he falls back and she stabs him quick enough, he's going to go into shock. He's not going to be able to struggle that much. So I think that's the only person that Mrs. Loomis killed. Wrestling God, you've broken down all these movies so much. Can you tell me if that's the case? I feel like that's the only person she killed.
No, I agree with you on that.
King Matthew, it was ironic that they mentioned that David Schwimmer played Dewey in Stab, and David and Courtney played brother and sister in Friends. Yeah, and they like recast them in 3 because like this, they recast there's a different person playing Sidney in Stab 3. Like they recast it from. That's funny how they because they probably just couldn't get the other actors for or they didn't want to get the other actors for full roles, I guess. I think Stu would be a perfect fit as Ghostface Mastermind in part 3, because if you go back and watch the original, it lets you know there was something way more leading into his character. Just some enforcer to work alongside with Loomis. What makes Stu Macher such a great character is that he can be dark and grow in dark puns for how messed up the situation is, and he's a manipulator. And he's very unexpected and calculated. And that Stu, I think he had been behind it all, these 6 movies, because in part 3, where you see Sid getting chased by Ghostface in the recreation of Stu, and it lets you know somewhere along the lines they were going to go back to his actual house eventually, and that Stu, that can also work for him, like the mastermind behind it all, and he has no discipline for others, blah, blah, blah. Anything anymore? Man, I don't know. You've put all that together, but I just don't see it. I could see them trying to pull something like that in the new movie. Like I said, I already kind of gave my theory. I feel like he's either going to be a fan service character where they visit him, like Dr. Leacher. And
that's what I think too.
I think it's gonna be a fan service thing where they go in to get intel, like, the killer, help us, and maybe he's reformed in prison, or if they give him anything else, they'll give him that, but it'll turn out he was a bit of a puppet master behind prison for somebody, right? Because people get obsessed with people in prison, especially serial killer lovers.
Yeah,
they write him pen pal. So it's either going to be just the filler, or he's going to be the filler, and they're going to juke, and he's actually going to be more than meets the eye. But I don't know. I just don't see him as that. But maybe 30 years in prison changes your personality, I guess. That's a lot of time to think.
Yeah,
I'm not. Maybe he became a real alpha in the joint, dude, after he punked a few asses, dude.
He just looks like Scarface now, dude, with all the TV just shattered on his head.
All right, because the original script of Scream 2, Derek was supposed to be one of the killers, him and Hallie, but it got changed to Mickey and Mrs. Loomis being the killers in the final cut. But were these official, or just like some of the many like fake scripts going on?
That's what I'm curious about too.
Like, what is the and their daughter, Simple, his family's father wasn't as great to him, like with Sid's family were to her, and that he could lead on with commandment. They wanted the killer to be who wants. We'll see, man. This is Courtney Cox at her best as well. I mean, they literally had her best looks in this movie, and I had the biggest crush on her watching this movie as a kid.
Yeah,
she looks the best in this flick. 100%.
Yeah, and it's her best. I mean, A lot of people shit on her in the first one, and she's not great in the first one. I think she's a lot better in this one, but I don't know, man. Like, she's better than Sydney, I think. So, what does that say? A lot of people love Sydney.
Moon Tiara. Well, I mean, you don't have that many final girls as far really.
Yeah.
I mean, how many final girls have we had since Sydney? Because even like when Friday the 13th didn't have a regular final girl, it changed all the time. And even Nightmare on Elm Street, I guess it was kind of Nancy because she was the original and she came back in 3, but she wasn't a final girl in 3 because she got it. And then she came back in New Nightmare. But how many movies did you have the same chick in every movie? Even Laurie Strode, she's like, I guess, the quote unquote final girl, but she wasn't in every Halloween movie.
Well, you had Lisa Wilcox, wasn't she in 3 as well?
Lisa Wilcox is in 4, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Who was in 3 as
5.
well? Oh, she's in 4 and 5.
4 and 5, yeah.
Okay.
Moon Tiara, I always wanted a high quality screen accurate Ghostface robe with the sparkles. Good ones are quite expensive. Yeah, so we always talk about how we had the Ghostface masks before Scream came out when they were just because who was it again? Wonder World. Who's the company that owns it? Who makes it? You could look it online. It's the same company that always made them. They had the masks, but yeah, they didn't have these like quality the costumes were wispy. I remember the hoods and stuff being kind of wispy material, kind of like like a tapestry kind of material.
Mm-hmm.
These look thick and, like you said, sparkly. And I always thought
Fun World.
But yeah, but like I said, the Fun World didn't sell the cloaks like this. The cloaks were really nice in these movies. Hey, so my break. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the Ghostface mask was a pre-existing Halloween mask called Father Death. It wasn't Crying Ghost, it was Father Death.
Maybe there was like a bunch of knockoffs after that.
I think there was. I think the Walmart ones are probably like Crying Ghost or something. Yeah.
And they had like peanut-eyed ghost.
Yeah.
Like peanut eyes, and they had to have like a bunch of like wizard stars, dude. Remember like the multi-meal cereal?
Oh yeah.
Fruit rings.
Yeah. I still buy that shit too.
I need a bowl of wizard sleeves, dude.
Wizard sleeves. That was one of them?
No. Wizard Star. Wizard Stars was like Lucky Charms.
Okay.
They had that like bootleg, like fucking wizard. It looked like a Don Bluth fucking shitty wizard, dude. And instead of it was the marshmallows, but they were like stars.
It'd be like William Shatner eating a bowl of wizard sleeves, dude, in your car, dude.
I know it'd be like Old Trapper, dude, jerky wizard sleeves, dude.
Oh yeah.
Gnawing those fucking things all day. Old Snapper, dude.
Old Snap.
We gotta like come up with the rival brand, dude.
Oh God.
We gotta go to the clinics where everybody's getting those labiaplasties and we gotta get the leftovers, dude. Like, can we have those? Donate to us, and then we'll go through the drying process, dude.
I always loved the old soda ones, the Dr. Thunder, the
Mountain Lightning.
Yeah,
Mountain Lightning. No, was it
Hee-Haw?
Mountain
Hee-Haw was
Hee-Haw was a different store, right? That wasn't Walmart.
Yeah.
Hee-Haw.
Yeah.
My breakdown of how Randy got is this was not Mr. Loomis who killed Randy or Mickey, for example. It was Stu Macher because he mentioned his first and Billy's last name. But she literally says she got Randy at the end. I feel like you're really looking too much into it.
Yeah, she did.
She says I think it's the only person she could have killed. She's like, Randy's talked bad about my Billy too, and you saw what I had to do to him.
Yeah.
And I literally think physically it's the only person she could have killed.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't have like pulled off any of that other stuff.
Yeah, Randy's not too intimidating. I mean, she could probably take him.
I guess. But the person behind the mask, they had a tall look behind them after they left the van and leave it. Bro, you are in so deep. I love it. He's like really in it. Like you're breaking down, cracking open the lore.
It's like me and like Dawn of the Dead, dude, or Romero shit. Yeah, I totally get it, man. I am into some of these films as well. I'm glad people are digging that deep because it just makes it more fun, man. Hopefully Aaron's doing okay. Okay, we get Dewey here talking to Gale Weathers.
I'm always scared you guys are gonna catch me out because I can't like actually see where I'm at in the camera. I try and bend down.
No,
I just
no.
fucking hurled, dude. I'm like, I just fucking hurled into that bottle and I missed some of the bottom. And I was like, actually, it's like, am I on camera, dude? Ah! Oh, I'm like
So
crying, dude.
here's Dewey making up with
I'm okay. Go ahead.
David Arquette. She's luring him, dude. I mean,
Oh.
she has that whatever it is. Well, she had
Split
dude,
tail.
I was gonna say gash, but yes.
Okay. That's I always thought gash is so vulgar, man. Even as like
Is
a
it?
guy. I always thought it was such a vulgar term. A gash, dude. I don't know. Like I get it, but it just sounds so vulgar. Dude.
Well, I mean, we're watching Scream, so I mean, it kind of fits, right? But
I mean,
like,
I was talking about eating wizard sleeves. Like, who am I?
I mean, yeah. So he would pretty much do anything for Gale. Whatever Gale wants, you know, he'll come back. He'll come back on his knees. He'll do whatever he needs to do to get into Gale's shorts, pretty much. Which is kind of sad. I mean, come on, Dewey. I mean, have some self-respect, brother. Come on. You can't let Gale treat you like that.
I got a great idea. So once Wizard Sleeves takes off, we have the spin-off Bat Wings.
There you go.
Something for the ladies.
Yes.
The fucking dried bat wings, dude.
Oh yeah.
They're like a little bit bigger, dude. They got the fucking coin purse seam, dude. It's just like,
have you ever done the bat wing?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
Everybody's done it. You ever put a cape on it like a superhero? I've done that.
I haven't gone that far, dude.
I had a fucking cape on. I'm like, dun da da da. I've done that.
Oh, okay. Who'd you do that to?
Fully shaved, baby. My pastor.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding.
I
know. Gosh, guys. Yeah, I'm fate. I'm gonna. I feel okay in my head, but my body is breaking down over here, dude. I'm trying to. Oh gosh, where am I?
Hopefully my body is telling me yes.
All right. At first, I kind of thought it was someone else that killed Randy in that Mickey film, Randy's phone call. But during my rewatch, I noticed lipstick on Randy's hand after the ghost phase leaves the van. What?
Wow.
God, you're so crazy. Have you wrote like a fanfic? Have you wrote a book?
That's cool.
You should write a book. I wish I don't think about any movies as hard. Because it's all fun and stuff like that. Because I bet you if you go to any writer, there's people that do that. And you could go to any writer and like you really did this, didn't you? Like, we're like, oh, we're gonna know. But that's the cool thing. That's when something becomes really big and it really becomes part of the fandom when the fans take it over.
Yeah.
And they fill in all the gaps, man. They're probably like, God,
I really wish I was into Scream that much. Like, I do like Scream, but like, it's cool that people are that big into it, because we even met Sidney. We met Nev Campbell at a convention, and I really didn't care to even talk to her. You know, it was just that sort of thing.
And you know what? During her panel, she didn't seem like the type that was like super proud of it. She just seemed like it was a job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, she's an actor. She's going to do stuff for money. She's going to negotiate her contracts, but I don't think she does too many conventions. She does some.
Yeah.
But she's not like abusing them or anything. And I don't know, like she seemed like business when she was like talking and in the questions she was answering.
Mm-hmm.
None of it's because there was a lot of there's people that go in there dressed as Ghostface asking questions. You know, the hardcore fans are there.
Mm-hmm. And
you could tell that the way and the positioning of their questions and their presentation, they were way more hardcore about Scream than she was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, and her answers were not always fun. They were very clinical, like, they paid.
But I mean, it's to be expected. I mean,
yeah, dude, these actors, they're usually just actors first. But that's why it's really cool when you have these actors that really embrace.
They're fans. Exactly.
Or they just embrace the community of it all. And then, that's why I want to meet those Mortal Kombat guys, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to. I'm still going to try and get Lyndon Ashby on the show, dude, for the Arrow.
Do it. Yeah.
Like those guys accept it. Like, hey, I'm fucking happy to be Johnny Cage, baby. Like it's not a bad life.
It's not Jean-Claude, it's me.
Yeah, he's like the only time I beat out Jean-Claude for a role.
That's right.
God, I would Jean-Claude do our show, dude. Come on.
We can talk about Knockoff, dude.
We should do a commentary for Knockoff.
We should, dude.
with
After
double
listening to
team
that
and
clip, dude, I was cracking up for like a couple days. I'm sorry, dude.
double team too.
Double team,
Nothing
yeah.
but basketball puns from Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
And then it all fucking culminates with them fighting a weird ass Mickey Rourke in a Coliseum, dude, with tigers.
Does he say like swish or something like that after
He goes like, he'll be like, he'll like throw a guy, nothing but net, and then he'll miss his target, go air ball. And the thing is they like overdo it. It's like every fucking thing he says. It's almost like a joke, dude. It's like, all right, enough. Everything he says is a basketball pun.
Did they do a he's on fire?
They might have. I'll never forget. He literally will do those back to back, like nothing but net, air ball, like two in like one sentence.
Oh man!
And the first time, we're talking about Scream here, but
sorry,
in Double Team, the first time Jean-Claude Van Damme meets Dennis Rodman, who is the guy he's basically got to link up with for the rest of the movie. When he first he's introduced and he's like all in like this, he was very what's the term? He was very flamboyant.
Yeah.
And I think he's like in this like weird studio and he's all glammed up and he's probably got like these fucking like weird slaves around him. He turns around and he's of course looks all fucking weird. He's got makeup and shit. And then the first line is, "Who does your hair, Siegfried or Roy?"
Oh, jeez.
That's the first line he says when he sees him. "Who does your hair, Siegfried or Roy?" Like that's his like one-liner. It's so fucking stupid that it is funny. Like the one-liners are just like, this is insane how much they're just feasting on all this.
Oh,
but anyway,
so it's all the NBA Jam quote. It's gotta be the shoes. He's on fire.
It's definitely a more bad good movie and actually funny because than Knockoff.
Okay, like
Double Team is just so fucking asinine. Like Van Damme and Dennis Rodman in a movie together.
Yeah,
it's got to be terrible, and it delivers in that sense. See, well, the only regional logical explanation why she said everything what she said about Randy was because try to cover Stu's ass, so that's why. Let's see. Because if you really think about it, he knows a lot more about Billy than she ever did, and for all the stuff that he ever done, he recruited her just like he recruited Mickey. Maybe. As sort of like a way of saying, hey, I could get like 1,000 years in jail, while as for you, you would be sharing a cell more than mine, because in reality, this wouldn't even happen if you would have stayed by your son and you would have lost custody of anyway, that sort of thing. Oh, hold on. We're getting the first, no, it's like the second fake out of Dewey getting killed, right?
Yeah.
It's like the ongoing gag, the Dewey fake out kill. Why do all the killers always do this, dude? Like,
well, they stick their hand in,
and she's clearly like fucking 10 feet away from you. You think your arm's gonna stretch Armstrong and get her, dude?
Yeah.
It just looks intimidating. It looks menacing. Like, just don't go near it.
Yeah.
I like how he actually just gives up. He's like, he throws a chair on it. He's not getting anywhere, and he eventually just leaves.
You're in a soundproof booth. I mean, you're not gonna break that glass, are you?
He couldn't. And but yeah, he just ended up leaving, which is kind of funny. Like, he gave up. He knows when to call it quits. Like, you know what? Live to fight another day. Let's see. So it was like a loose situation because they got to the point of how they are now. King Matthew. See, this is the real Gale Weathers, not the cheap knockoff copy that Scream 6 had. Gale was known to insult people. It's like she lost her mojo at the end of 5 going into 6. Yeah, I don't like Gale at all in 5 and 6.
I don't either. Yeah, that she's one of the weaker ones, and I was kind of hoping she would die in 5 or 6. They really didn't need her in that, and the fact that I'm sure she's gonna be in 7. I mean, but if we got what's his name, Williamson, writing it again, so maybe he'll do a better job. I don't know.
Well, Williamson is directing the new one. I don't know if he's writing it.
Oh, he's directing. Okay,
he's directing it.
Yeah, Kevin Williamson directing, written by Kevin Williamson and Guy Busick, from the story with James Vanderbilt. Okay.
Guys, I banned Ronald McDonald, dude. I think he was just a fucking troll.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I saw that you actually took him out earlier, but he was back.
I didn't touch it.
Let's earlier it said was banned and their comments were removed, but then he was commenting again. It's midway through. I'm like, oh, and then I just had to do it.
No,
again.
I didn't touch
unless he's got more than one account and he's got the same similar name. I don't know, but
no.
Anyway, gosh, dude, my fucking throat is hoarse, man. You're supposed to fake us out. Yeah, they're gonna get him. They're gonna haze his ass.
I mean,
Because he gave us letters.
would you ever be in a fraternity?
I can't. I've thought about that sort of thing but I was never about that life. I never lived on a university campus. I never had that life. That was never in the cards for me. But I think even if I did, like if I went to some party school and I left my home state and I had the whole full experience, I just don't feel like I'm that guy. I still probably wouldn't have done it. I probably would have been a guy that lived off campus.
So you wouldn't have been this guy where they
No.
took his shirt off and they threw beer on you and shit. I don't think I would either, dude. I don't know. Because these are the type of girls that I wasn't really into. I mean, of course, like I love to party and I love to like drink and stuff, but it's like to get humiliated like that, I don't know if I could do
What were they
that.
saying? Like, who do you love? Like the sorority. I love Sidney. They're trying to get him to like give his devotion to the sorority. I'm like, just tell them what they want to hear.
Give me your letters back.
Like, just tell them what they want to hear so they stop fucking torturing you, dude. God, Sidney's not even there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, King. I was part of a frat back in my college years. That was probably the only time I partied and drank alcohol. What was your experience with it? Was it just like the movies?
My dad used to be in a fraternity. I remember my mom used to tell me he used to streak through campus or whatever, like because he was on the track team, and like the track team would like get buck naked and just run through the like commons areas and run all around the college campuses, which was, I don't know, that doesn't seem like too fun to me. But I mean, back in the day, back in like when he was
they got away with that stuff. Now you'd be a sex offender.
Yeah.
Or like exposing yourself to everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's just this is one of the coolest scenes in the whole movie.
Oh no, I agree.
It's the tension of her having to crawl through the front, and it does tension better than any scene in this whole dang movie. I like both these cops and how they get it. And here's where this guy's really gonna get it. This is the one where she suspected he played for the other team. Oh, watch this. He's gonna get it. He's used to getting poles, but not through the head. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Hold on. Yeah, I just really like, and they blew it, dude, because they had an opportunity here to get away. They're like, wait, I want to see who. Remember, I want to see who it is. And I'm like, guys, don't you guys know
why?
God, and how are they slipping? Look, she's got eyes in that direction. How does Mickey slip out? Like he's clearly pretending, because there's no way he came to and snuck out.
No.
He was clearly pretending the whole time. Fair.
You think that was Mickey and not Miss Loomis? Could it have been her there?
No, that's definitely Mickey.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it makes sense, because after this, it's the end. I think after this, don't we pretty much go to the theater?
Yeah.
And then we're kind of in the end sequence of the movie.
Yeah.
And then so the next time you see them is when it's the reveal, I think. And I think Mickey would have came from here, because the next time we see Laurie Metcalf, it's when Gale leaves the college. She finally leaves the studio and she's outside like, oh, and she's like freaking out on her. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't think she would have been here, because they cut from this scene to that. I think this has to be Mickey, because Mickey comes later in the studio. I don't know. It just seems like it has to be Mickey. 100%.
Probably was, yeah.
And Mickey was fucking manhandling both those cops, dude.
Oh yeah.
Those were armed cops. He was fucking them up.
Yeah.
It's just got to be Mickey, and it just makes sense when you see the sequence of the next scene. But yeah, I like this scene a lot. I don't know why Sidney is being absolutely careless. I want to go back. I got to find out who it is. Okay, fair enough. I get why she can't see him, because she's careless, but her friend was facing her. Did she not see Mickey slip away? Like, oh, he's moving. I mean, if that was me, I'd be like, I would keep my eyes on that fucking car.
Oh yeah. I mean, she was kind of far away, wasn't she? She was like,
yeah,
she was down the street,
because he must have snuck around. Like that construction must be like a big wall or something. I don't know. It's just a little perfect, because he could have planned this, because he's like in a big high-speed chase. He didn't know where he was going to land and all that stuff. But it's a great scene. It's my favorite in the whole movie. It's one of my favorites in the whole franchise, I think.
Yeah, it is a pretty solid scene. And we were talking about who's this girl that her friend or whatever?
I think her
What
friend's
was
a
her name?
nothing. She's in one of the best scenes the whole movie, but she's kind of a nothing character. I don't like her friend. She doesn't really.
She's kind of a nothing, but she's not like
She's just the friend.
she's not terrible though. So
You don't see. I don't feel like she really. This is the biggest moment. This is the biggest part of the movie she has to shine.
yeah,
You know, I feel like they're always talking to Mickey. They're always talking to the boyfriend, obviously Randy, Dewey, but like they're like never talking to her. I feel like, but she got the best scene in the whole fucking. I'd be proud. Like I got the coolest scene. You know,
yeah.
Revival House. What's up, Ishmael? How are
Hey,
you?
bud.
Can we get Gary Busey to be the Ghostface killer?
Oh God, dude, that would be amazing, man.
Gary Busey would probably forget to even turn the voice box on. He'd be like, butter sausage, butter sausage, butter with the mask on. What's your favorite butter sausage? How do you like to prepare your sausage? Is it butter?
Love Gary Busey, man. I'd love to meet him at a convention.
Can you imagine he forgets to put the box on? Ring, ring. What's your favorite Gary Busey movie? What the fuck?
He would start saying his Buseyisms in the box, dude. Fart, dude. Yeah.
What?
You never heard of Gary Buseyisms, dude? He came out with his own book, and he was like shilling his book. Here, I'll look up the Gary Buseyisms. Hold on.
It was wild, and the hazing was wild too. He's telling us about his time in the frat. Fun fact: me being in the frat is what got me married to my wife, who I'm with now, and we just had a baby in September.
Nice, congratulations, King.
A month after me. Very
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, our baby was born. The 11th, so of August. I got spit.
So Gary Buseyism's fart, feeling erectile transmission. So yeah. Your mic was off. Mute.
Oh, I knew it was. I still had to give you a face though. Like,
feeling erectile transmission. He has a whole book of Buseyisms, dude. I still need to get it. And he just came out with signed copies, so I might have to pick one of those up.
Does it have like his fucked up face on it today?
Yes, dude.
Or is like he's got the Toxic Avenger eyeball.
Yes,
it's like 6 inches higher than the other one.
Yeah.
Sometimes these guys put out like these like tell-all books, and it's like a picture of them in their heyday when they're young, dude. It's like when they go to cons.
Sport, dude. I mean, he's still shilling this stuff.
But it's like when people go to cons, like you go see Eddie Furlong at a con, and his banner, the stuff everybody sees is the banner. It's like him when he's young, or like Ecker when he's like young and thin and good looking, and then you get up to him like, holy fuck, like what are you? Is this troll? Is this fucking bridge troll over here?
Gary Busey's.
Yeah, is it like it's his like fucking picture? It's not like Mr. Joshua, dude. It's just like fucking modern day Busey.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's Busey. King, I also hate how Cotton was used in this movie. Hot take. I would rather have had Cotton die in this movie and then Randy be in the final act and Randy be killed in the opening of 3 to make it better. I could see where that would have been effective. I like Cotton. I
like Cotton a lot.
Yeah. I like Cotton coming to the rescue in this movie and helping Cindy save the day. And, you know, he kind of gets his just desserts too. She even kind of helps him out. Because remember, that's the whole thing where it's like, she tells him she'll do the Diane.
He's the hero. Yeah.
She tells him she'll do the Diane Sawyer interview when he's got the gun on her.
Yeah.
They consider it done. Boom, and he kills her, which is like fucked up. I like that whole scene too, because it's like, God, it's Cotton. What is? But then he's like, you know, I really wouldn't do it. Like, because you don't know. It's like, is he really using the situation and he's a bad guy, or was he trying to like convince Billy Loomis's mom that? Because you know, was he trying to keep her going? Like, like I don't know, but I think he plays it really well.
No, I agree, and he's one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise. But unfortunately, they get rid of him way too quickly.
It'll make a great movie. Liev Schreiber is married to my Hollywood crush Naomi Watts, and they have been for years. Yeah, he doesn't deserve it. No, he's good. I like Liev Schreiber. Yeah, dude, I forgot all about the opening of 3 when I watched it the other night. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Well, it makes sense. Cotton's in Hollywood now, and he's got like the Dr. Phil type show or whatever. That's fine. It's a little weird, but then like just I can't get past the fucking voice changing technology.
Oh, it's terrible.
I'm sorry, I hate that film because like this bootleg writer just invented like, hey, we're gonna have it now. We're just gonna have it unexplained. He's got a voice box that can emulate everybody's voice, which would totally be accurate today because AI is doing that. but it was just way too early. And I just think the writer was reaching too much with the script and the self-servicing things. And I get it. It's an interesting plot device to make your film get from point A to B a little bit better, but I just didn't do it for me. I thought he died shitty. I thought the whole opening act was the whole opening part was shitty.
Okay, let's go back real quick. So Naomi Watts is your Hollywood crush.
Back in the day, yeah, like what's it called? Mulholland Drive. Oh yeah, she did it for me, man.
So Naomi Watts or Marissa Tomei?
Young Marissa Tomei or young Naomi Watts? God, even old, both of them are attractive.
Yes,
still.
Yes.
Old Naomi Watts.
I think they're both in their 50s and 60s, right?
Marissa Tomei's older.
Naomi Watts is 57. Let's see what
Marissa Tomei's probably 60. I bet you she's 60, at least
61.
61. She's a little older. They're both good looking, even older.
Oh yeah.
Why not both? Like that meme, dude. Like fucking just have them both, dude.
Blondes or brunettes? That's all. I mean,
I have flavor of the week, man.
Yeah.
One on Tuesdays, one on Wednesday. Yeah.
There you go.
Both on Thursday. All right. You can have one cleaning the house, the other one making you a sandwich at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
Leave that for Sydney.
I'm just kidding. No, but I've always loved Naomi Watts, dude. Like that Mulholland Drive, dude, it's great.
I always loved Marissa Tomei. I always loved Diane Lane. I always had a huge crush on her as well. So yeah.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
So Mickey is revealed to be the killer.
Mm-hmm.
He's still spinning his web, trying to convince her. I like this too, that he's the killer. Like, he's my buddy. Like, what? Just tell her. Come on, jig us up. I think it's really funny, dude. I actually really think it's neat.
No, I do like that. No, that's.
Can you imagine just like fucking with him in his last moments before he shoots him?
Oh God, I'd be freaking out, dude. I'd be like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
no, wait. Yeah.
He's like, I love. He's like, come on, it's all right, man. We got her. It's over.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I think Mickey's great. I love his motives.
He's fun.
And I think it's kind of brutal, dude. How often he just shoots him
right in the heart.
Yeah. What a good shot, dude.
And she put,
And is that the proper way of fucking gangs and streets in New York? Like that's like, Grand Theft Auto style, dude.
Well, it was popular in the 90s with the Hood movies. Let's just say that.
But he like pushed the bullet, dude. Bam.
Yeah.
Like there was no recoil on that, dude.
Nobody shoots it like that, man. You
know what I'm saying though? Like it was like anti-recoil where he pushed the bullet forward. Bam. Yeah. He gave it a bam, like a Guy Fieri or like Emerald, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta fucking.
No, it's like I said. I mean, he's not terrible, but I can see why people like him. But he just, God, I can't. He doesn't do the psychopath for me as much as Aaron. I don't know why. He's no Billy Loomis. Billy Loomis is king, man. He's top G. He's a dime store Billy Loomis. So,
well, Todd always had it out for Timothy Olyphant. He always hated him.
I like
because he did the Crazies.
I didn't like him in the Crazies. I did like him in Alien Earth. I thought he was good.
Yeah, but that was much later. That was recently.
I know.
Been talking shit on Timothy Olyphant
until I saw Alien Earth. I thought he was very
30
good.
Years.
Perfect in that role.
I just fucking puked, guys. Can you guys tell?
Yes, you're crying, dude.
I fucking.
Are you all right?
Some fucking chicken noodle in there if you want some, dude.
Jeez, what a stream, dude. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. I couldn't cancel.
How dedicated were we? Jesus, man. Hopefully Aaron feels better. I apologize for that. But we get the
apologize to them for me. Apologize to me for me. But I'm sorry you guys are having to witness him. What? I'm sorry you feel this way, Aaron.
Well, that too. I mean,
that's funny. I'm sorry you guys are having to witness this fucking disgusting show. How about thank you, Aaron, for pulling it out for the team and just pulling it out. No, I feel okay. I just keep having these fucking spells, dude. And every time I do that, like I start blacking out when I have those like the thorns. Like, oh, I'm like, oh.
Well, at least you're getting it out, right?
I guess I'm missing the best part of the movie, dude. Because I can't stop. Like, now who's doing that? I love that.
They're pulling them up, dude.
I gotta have a partner, Sid.
Yeah.
Like, what? See, I think Mickey does well. I love that with the fake out where it's Gale. Oh, I knew it. No, Mickey better than anybody. Well, no, Billy does it well too. But like Billy, when they reveal themselves to be the killer, their notch up level to crazy reveal, like they're insane, is more natural.
Yeah.
Like, unlike Dermot Mulroney in 6.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
like
God,
he's
terrible.
Like he's a straight-laced cop. He's on the crime. He's trying to solve it. Like, we're on the case. We just want to make sure you're okay. But then when it's all revealed, he's like,
total cheeseball, dude. It's ridiculous.
Like if you're that crazy, would you really? Why not just act sane? If you're able to act that sane, like, then why would anybody think you're crazy? But Mickey slides right in perfectly because he's still Mickey. It's just like one notch. He's just like, you can tell he's just dialing it back one notch. And Billy was a similar way.
And sorry, so was Nora or whatever. I thought she was good in 5, and then
I don't like her.
I think she's a fine. Her and what's his name? Amber and Richie.
Yeah, it's Jack Quaid. Dennis Quaid.
Jack Quaid. Son. He's in
Dennis Quaid's son.
Yeah, he's in God, what Companion? Boys. Companion. It's awesome, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a star in that.
He's in The Boys is what really broke him, but yeah, he's Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid's son.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah,
I think he's a pretty good actor. I like him.
I don't mind him. I just like I said, I haven't watched 5 in quite a while. I would like to watch it again to see how I like these characters. I just remember 5 had that guy that was like in every 2010s horror movie, like Haunting in Connecticut and the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. And, you know, the guy that gets killed outside of like the bar. Remember the main guy from Haunting in Connecticut?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That guy was like in everything for like a couple of years. And he shows up and I'm like, I haven't seen that guy in a while. And he gets killed by Ghostface. I think he's like outside of a bar by his truck or something.
No, and I'm not saying 5's great, but like as killers, like I like them a lot better than some of these other ones. Because there is something menacing about Jack Quaid and also Mikey Madsen. I think she's an attractive girl. She's an interesting looking girl.
She's interesting looking. I didn't think she was nice to look at personally.
No, but she plays it. I think she plays it pretty good. And then also Jack Quaid, I think he's not really threatening character, but he has kind of a crazy character. He's a Timothy Elephant type, yeah, but I think he's
Jack Quaid guest star. He shows up on Red Letter Media as a guest.
Oh, really?
He's been on Best of the Worst, I think, a time or two. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's a fan of Red Letter Media. He's been on the show with him. Yeah. He's a good sport. He likes movies. He's, takes the piss out.
I'll also watch that, dude.
Yeah. They've had a couple, they have Macaulay Culkin on a handful of times. And I want to say they've had a couple of other people on too, but yeah, they had Jack Quaid, and that's just pretty funny. He gets points for me. Moon Tiara, Liev Schreiber is good as Sabretooth. Yeah, I like Liev Schreiber. It's funny because Tyler Mane kind of looked like more Sabretooth in that first X-Men just because they had the blonde hair and they dolled him up a little bit like the traditional Saber. But no, Liev Schreiber's just a better actor. Like, because Tyler Mane's not really an actor. He was a wrestler. He's a stunt guy, and they just play big scary guy, play Michael Myers or whatever. And but Liev Schreiber's a good actor.
He's a good actor. I like him. Yeah.
Even though he didn't really look like Sabretooth and like his demeanor and his hair, he was really good in the role. Yeah. I actually didn't like Billy Loomis. Don't get me wrong. Skeet is a fantastic actor, but Stu stole the show in Scream 1. My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me. I like what he's like. Oh, you hit me with the phone, Dick.
Yeah.
I think we already established that was not planned. He accidentally hit him and he just rolled with it. It's like, awesome. That's the best. And I love that because it just shows you that they're losing control.
Mhm.
Like they're getting frayed, they're getting sporadic because it's like shit, everything's losing control out of their grip and things aren't going according to plan. It's just icing on the cake when he does that. These they had a homage to Shining, or not
Mhm.
Shining, Psycho, when she looked through the peephole. And I don't know what I feel like they're probably like paying homage to something else here with all these Dutch angles. What are they doing with these Dutch angles in Sydney and shit like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they haven't done these Dutch angles anywhere else in this damn movie, and all of a sudden there's
Mm.
like they're rocking these Dutch angles with her.
Mhm.
So I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, I always think about Evil Dead with Dutch angles, but it's obviously.
Yeah, Laurie Metcalf is pretty funny, especially with like the white suit on, like the
Dude, the killer should have been Roseanne. Like, oh, who could that be? And it's like Gale comes out. I knew it. No, and it's fucking Roseanne behind her.
Yeah.
What? And she should have played like Billy Loomis's mother.
Yeah. Who do you think it was?
Like, oh wow, you actually gained more weight, Billy Loomis's mother. Wow. She kind of sounds like Cartman, dude. It's likely too late now, but revealing Cotton is alive in hiding with one eye weary, coming back to help Sidney take down the last ghost face would be awesome. His death is edited so fast. Yeah, is there any way of saving? No, because they pretty much announced him dead.
I wish Cotton was the final killer,
but
I wish they wrapped it up with that.
But they announced Cotton dead in 3. Like, you know, Gale came, but Cotton's dead.
Yeah.
So he's dead. I mean, yeah, but Cotton should have went the distance. And I know they really couldn't have. It would have been interesting to see how their quote unquote unlikely friendship might have developed, because, you know, at the end of the day, he's innocent, and, you know, she pointed out the wrong guy, but she was still fucking her mom.
Yeah.
So it's like there's still like that weird thing, like, hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that, but you were still fucking my mom. It's a weird thing. They probably never could have been too close, so maybe that would have only went so far. Maybe they had to kill him.
If they did that in part 7, where they actually had Cotton come back and be the ghost face, that I'd love it, dude.
It would make no sense. Hey, just cast Josh James.
I love it.
Cast Josh. That looks like Josh James holding the gun.
Exactly, dude. That's why I love it, dude. He looks exactly like him. That's why I wanted him on the show tonight, so we can, you know.
Well, Josh James needs to lose the beard, but when you've seen pictures with him clean shaven, he looks just like Cotton, dude.
Yeah. Let's try her on the show.
Noodle soup. I mean, I got it down here. It's in a jug. Anybody wants a fucking jug of fucking chicken noodle guts? You know, it's like stomach acid. I don't know. It's gross.
She sent you to prison for a year.
Big deal. A year. And they paid him. They have to pay you. Like if you end up
if a girl sent you to prison for a year, I'd be pretty pissed off too. I mean, I don't think I would do anything, but
I'm saying a year's not going to change your life unless you got your fucking ass fucked like a million times.
Who knows, dude? Probably screwed him up terribly.
He's a good-looking guy. He probably did the ass fucking.
Dude, it probably ruined his life.
Probably ruined shitting for a long time.
It probably ruined his life too. I mean, he probably
made it better.
I don't know.
Maybe made shitting easier, dude. I don't. No, but like whenever they acquit you and they find out they tried you wrong, and I think every state has a thing where they got to pay you out. You know, if they end up going to trial and finding out you were innocent the whole time, the state has to pay you or something, like, for every year.
Well, Sidney should have to pay him.
I don't know. Dermot was just doing too much in Scream 6, but I got to cut him some slack because that film was trash all the way around. Okay, so you don't blame him. He was just keeping up with the flow of traffic like Eddie Winslow.
Which is aspects we like about it. I've talked about that of 6, but yeah, the main
the obsession, the Scream Museum was fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was kind of neat. It's fan servicey.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of Richie and Amber being lovers, considering the age gap, because Amber was like 19 and Richie was early 30s, I believe. That's Hollywood for you.
Mm.
You know, let's see. Wrestling God, I think 6 Matthew wasn't actually bad. Like, what is everybody saying that it wasn't really a bad film? I I remember liking 5, and then I watched 6 in theaters too. And look, it's totally watchable. I think I came out of 6 at the time thinking it wasn't quite as good as 5. I think there was a missed opportunity. They kept selling it as like fucking Ghostface Takes Manhattan, and you literally don't really get any New York vibes. There's some exterior shots in the intro. It's like you see her going, she's in New York, and she's meeting a Tinder date at a pub, and you see him going to like a New York alley after killing her, or killing her there. I don't remember, but there's like one scene where Ghostface is in like a convenience store, like a Manhattan looking convenience store or something, and he has a shotgun. I'm like, I wanted more of that. I wanted like just a fucking different kind of Ghostface. Because all these killers are different personalities. They wouldn't act the same. Eventually, you're going to get a weird ass Ghostface that just breaks the rules, and he's going to have a sawed off. He's going to be of the Grand Theft Auto generation that's like video game obsessed.
Well, that's what the trailer for 7 looks like. He's like blowing up a house or something like that, or burning down a house.
You got to have you can't have all these guys being like copycats.
Yeah.
Like I would so when we only had the one scene where he's in a gas station with a sawed off and he really doesn't use it. I'm like, oh, because I wanted to see Ghostface wreaking havoc in the streets of fucking New York, grimy, and like I thought that could have been really. It's almost like Maniac with Ghostface, but it just kind of turned into a Scream movie,
Yeah, but it was a quick movie. I mean, it wasn't terrible, and it's pretty much what we were saying. It's a lot like 5. I don't know if it's as good as 5, but it's right there with 5.
Tyler Maine Sabretooth was treated like a dog who pooped on the carpet. Hey, my dog has pooped on the carpet, and he's still very loved, and he gets to sleep in my bed. So Tyler Maine would be doing okay in my house.
I don't know about Tyler Maine.
Yeah, that fucking big ass fucking giant dude at the edge of my bed, dude. Balled up behind my legs like my dog, sniffing my ass.
Oh Jesus, dude.
He's kind of a con staple. He's always
he seems like a very nice guy though.
Oh, he seems like a very, very nice guy. Yeah, I'm not dogging Tyler Maine at all.
No.
He was there. He'll do a lot of stuff when Scout Taylor Compton, and he'll like do like a Halloween stuff, and they're kind of always try to get package deals with them, you could tell. Yeah. And he was there when I interviewed Scout. He was right behind her. I think you can probably see her in that video.
We probably could have got him too. I don't know why we didn't talk to him.
But. Yeah, we didn't ask like everybody, but yeah. I don't think they were in love. They were just doing the whole, nickname by each other in a unit type of thing. I don't think they were actually together though, Matthew. What's up, Satan? He's back.
Satan.
Everybody put the rosaries down.
That's right.
King Matthew, it's not the first time Nev played a character that sent someone to prison. LOL, reference to her time in Wild Things.
Oh, Wild Things.
Remember Wild Things, the biggest cock tease beta switch and pull, because like it seemed like that movie's gonna be so hardcore, and really it's just that her and Denise Richards making out in a pool, which is good.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know, you're a pervert kid, of course. Like, what were we thinking? They're not gonna dyke it out in a motel.
That was always in like Cinemax, which they didn't. Yeah,
I know,
but
they weren't
show anything.
They weren't gonna do that with those stars at the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Denise Richards. I mean,
would do it now. Like,
she's a babe. She was a babe though back. I don't know what she looks like now,
but like, where's her career now? Maybe her career now, she would actually go those lengths, but yeah, back then. But it should have been enough. But you know what? The worst thing about Wild Things is the movie just wasn't very good. I don't remember liking it very much. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a disappointment. It had Matt Dillon. I started to like her, and it had Bill Murray in a small part. But that was when Nev was poised to almost become the next big thing. Because she was off the heels of Scream 1, Scream 2. Actually, Wild Things was, I don't know if it was after Scream 2 or before, but
let me look.
Something happened where she just really didn't go anywhere. She got
98, so it was right after this.
Yeah, so she kind of got trapped in Scream, man. She never really went huge anywhere else.
Which I need to rewatch Wild Things. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
I'm surprised she never went back to TV, having Cotton put on the Ghostface outfit and hunting the real Ghostfaces as the climax of the movie would be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Todd just wants to reanimate his corpse and bring him back for 7.
Absolutely. I want to see him.
I mean, look,
he's a good looking man.
I'm okay with just retconning 3 altogether because I kind of feel like it doesn't count. Everything about 3 seems so fucking fanfic bootleg. I would just be glad if they're like, pretend it never happened and Cotton shows up.
It was all just a movie.
No, just don't even bring it up.
Movies. Yeah.
Just don't even bring it up. Like, just don't even address it. Like, are they gonna mention it that he's alive now? Let's see. Sod Alamri, Epi 8MP. I'm back, folks.
Hey, good to have you back.
What's up? What's up? King, I got in trouble many times watching that pool scene. Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it worn out? Was the tape always on that scene when your parents would pop it in?
Yeah.
Was it that? Did the tracking all fuck up during
Tracking? Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like you kept rewinding it on that part over and over. It was like the Phoebe Cates pool scene, dude.
Yes.
And Fast Times. Your dad's pissed because he can't see Phoebe's tits anymore, dude. Like, wow, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Watching Friends for the first time, I enjoyed the semi-reunion, having Courtney and Dermot both in New York again. Oh, was he on Friends? I forgot.
And I was never a huge Friends guy. My wife is a huge Friends.
But all women love Friends, and so everybody, all guys have seen Friends.
I love Seinfeld. I'm a Seinfeld guy, so.
And if your girlfriend or wife doesn't like Friends, your mom likes Friends.
Yeah.
Everybody, your sisters like Friends.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Sod, were you taking an Image 10? Dude, Satan, while you've been gone, I've been filling up this fucking jug down here with a whole gallon of Image 10. I've been vomiting my fucking ass out. There is a whole like gallon of stomach acid and fucking unprocessed chicken noodle soup Image 10, dude. Lots of Image 10 in here, man. Stomach bile. Fucking gross. I have just had a tough time. I'm probably gonna actually go lay a toilet 10 in a minute too. Nev is back in TV. She's in Netflix. Oh, she's on The Lincoln Lawyer?
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's a movie with Matthew McConaughey. So there's a show off that. Okay, well, Nev's back. Good for her. Actually, here's a fun fact about part 2. Did you know that at the very end of part 2, there was supposed to be a scene where Ghostface was supposed to be spying on Sid while she's walking away? Oh, like
I didn't know that. No,
that's a very Billy Black Christmas kind of ending. Like you never got, like there's a third killer that could have actually been interesting.
Yeah,
because there could have been a third killer that we never knew about. That would have cost.
They didn't explain it. Yeah,
that would have been a bunch. And you know what? They could have done that without
really brought that person back in 7. It could have been anybody.
But I'm saying they could have done that without having a real explanation for it. They didn't have to write an explanation, and they could fill it in later. And it would have caused the fandom to like always be talking about it. Who was that? Who was the third guy?
Wes Craven, you dropped the ball.
That could have been cool. And they could have like look, that's where having like a Roman later would make a little more sense if you could attach it to something. You know what I mean? Like if they would have ended Scream 1 with some shit like that, I'm like, all right, but you know, they should have did something like that. That could have been cool, man. Let's see, out of the college dorms. Hold on, I got a cough.
Sorry, Aaron's struggling. His cough is getting even worse as the night has gone on. But no, we appreciate everybody bearing with us. And no, Scream 2, like we were saying, it's probably my second favorite in the Scream franchise. And
I was telling you to read the comic because I couldn't read it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's too late. I'm back.
Okay.
Back. Fucking spit in my beard. All right, barf. My wife always asks me who I would choose from Friends, Rachel or Phoebe, and she gets mad whenever I pick Monica because it's Courtney Cox. I'm gonna pick her. She got the smallest tits though. I wouldn't.
No, I'd probably go with either Courtney or Monica. Like, or no. I would Courtney or Monica. I would go with Rachel or Courtney.
Rachel was in Leprechaun, bro.
I was never a big Phoebe fan. Like I don't.
She got a giraffe neck, but you could fit something down that neck.
But I don't know. She just
kielbasa, baby.
She just never really did it for me. And the other ones didn't do it for me either.
Yeah, I mean, Friends is just one of those things where look, even if people claim to not be a Friends person, it's a fine show. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everybody can watch it. There's funny moments.
Yeah.
There's like the Van Damme episode, which is great. Remember where we tricks Courtney
Chandler?
Cox? No, Courtney Cox into a three-way with him and Drew Barrymore. Because he was dating Rachel. He's like, oh, you could have him. Because they were like arguing over him, and then but the only reason he went for Monica is because I think Rachel told her she's willing to do the three-way with you and Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
He's like, I have to warn you, Drew has some rules. And it's just like, and this is when Van Damme was at peak Van Damme. This is like this was after Time Cop. This was literally when he was doing press for Sudden Death.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is when he was peaking. And yeah, and Friends, I mean, Van Damme never would have been on Friends a few years later. Friends just got too big. But Friends was a couple years deep and it was a hit show. And so, like, they caught Van Damme right at lightning in a bottle moment for him because he was on the same episode with Julia Roberts. They were on the same episode.
Okay.
Never, no other year in history would Van Damme ever been guest stars with Julia Roberts on Friends.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just weird when you think, oh, he's on fucking Friends. It's just kind of weird. Anyway. Let's see here, but it never happened. And whoever that was supposed to be, it could have been either Roman or Stu or both. I tell you what, man, I got a whole bunch of fucking beef stew in this fucking gallon of down here, dude. It's fucking disgusting. Some beef stew mocker.
Oof,
gross. I'm just like, I'm over it. Yeah, Aaron, take a hot shower. It cleans them lungs, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. Well, my my main shower is in my master bedroom, dude. I'll go in there and my wife is sleeping. She'll hear me fucking hacking and she'll kick me out of the house.
The spare bedroom, man.
Well, I have the guest bathroom, but my kid shower, my bath's in there. I was like, her stuff's in there. Just leave it alone. I don't know. Like, yeah, my wife has no patience for it, dude. If I'm sick, it's
go to your mom's bathroom,
dude. I wait on my wife hand and foot when she's sick because she's like,
that's how it goes.
She's not a good sick person, but I take care of her. I take the load off.
Well, like, okay, that's the way it should be, man.
But I work double duty and I don't complain, dude. Yeah. I'm fucking sick and I try and be a man about it.
Get away from me.
Yeah, and it's like I can't help but cough. It's like,
yeah,
disgusting. I'm like, I can't fucking help it.
Yeah,
like I'm trying my best over here.
Yeah,
I'm feeling a little woozy here. That's what I do. I do the stew, dude. What you say? That's the way it should be, dude.
Like, well, yeah, I did.
The wife's not understanding when you're sick.
No. I mean,
that's the way it is. That's not.
No, you got to take care of them when they're sick.
I know, but that doesn't mean like if I get sick and I cough, you can't act like it's like World War fucking 3.
Well, that's
I'm not saying
that's the way it works, brother. No, I'm not saying it's right.
He says that's the way. Yeah, it's not the way it should be. But anyway, I'm a fucking champion when I'm sick, dude. I take it like a man. And if I'm laid out, I'm laid out.
I sleep in the basement for a week, dude. I'm not around anybody. I'm just like, yeah. I sleep in a chair, dude.
I couldn't get away with that, dude. I would be in the doghouse if I disappeared for.
Well, you got a young one. I mean, my kids are older, so
I'd be in the doghouse for neglecting the wife or anybody else. Are you kidding me? I can't do that. But yeah, dude, it's like I was fucking laid out on Wednesday. Like literally, I was 103.2 fever or whatever.
Yeah, that's bad, dude. That's really bad.
And like, she'll still get in a bad mood because I can't help her with the baby.
And
like,
that's
and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. Like this is like I'm usually I work through it, but if I got 103 fever,
you don't mess with fevers, dude. Fevers scare the crap out of
me. I'm sorry. Like I'm dying over here. I need to get better. It's like I have to just zonk out for a day.
Ice bath, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm being a little dramatic, but yeah, I was really sick though.
Well, that's high for an adult. Let's just say that.
I had a high. I had like almost that too a month ago. I got sick like this a month ago, right after Christmas, and my fever was about close to that. So it's like I don't know what the hell. I don't know if it's ever since the big C came into our world 5 years ago. Now we have this like new flu that's just fucking. I don't know what the hell it is, but I never used to get the flu annually. I never used to get it all at all. But I ain't never gotten no flu type shit twice in a month, dude. That's never.
Yeah,
happened.
That's crazy.
So it has to be a different strain, but because once you get one strain, you've got the antibody. It's like it's all else. But anyway, David Arquette also appears in Friends along with Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, David Arquette. I don't remember who he played. Yeah, I don't know.
Phoebe?
No, that was Paul Rudd. Everybody was on Friends, dude. They should have brought back Van Damme for the finale. In the trailer for 7, we see both Meek twins sitting at a bar looking at presumably a TV. What if it's an AI-generated video of Randy telling them they're both about to die like him? Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought one of the Meek twins died in 6. Did they not?
No.
Are they both survived?
I think they both survived.
I don't like them, dude. I feel like one of them should have died. Shit, my break is over. I'll catch y'all Wednesday. Later, dude.
See ya, brother. Thanks for jumping back.
Your job is cruel, man. They should give the Dark Lord longer than 15 minutes. Smoke break. My girlfriend's obsessed with Paul Rudd, and I asked her what started it, and she said Friends, which was news to me. So I started the show in season 9 when he shows up. The first time I ever saw Paul Rudd was legit Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. I rented it from the library in like 1996 or whatever year it came out. It was like brand new. And that's the first time I ever saw him.
Mine was Clueless. I watched him in Clueless.
Gosh, actually, did I see Clueless first?
That was 96.
That was close. They actually came out like around the same year. Yeah. I still think I saw Halloween.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, I didn't see it in theaters. I probably still saw Halloween first, but they were probably the same year. Not watching from episode 1, it took me half a season to know that Monica and Ross were siblings. Yeah, you kept wanting to know when they were going to get it on. Like, when are they going to start dating? Lindsay gonna fucking tongue punch that fart box. Jeez. Never happens. Everybody survives in Scream 6, especially Gale, who somehow survives getting stabbed by glass. Everybody survived in 6?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think everybody did.
It's like no names died.
And that's the problem with 6.
Because, like, there's like the random person that dies at the beginning that has nothing to do with anything else because he's just like a copycat. Yeah, I have to rewatch 6, man, because that's a bummer. They just have no stakes. They need to start killing people.
Yeah, I still got to get through 6.
I love Friends. I have the Blu-ray box set, but had to keep the DVDs because the Blu-rays aren't the extended cuts. Infuriating. Dude, isn't that some shit when they do that?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's like when you upgrade to a better format that holds even more storage capability, why are you like depriving of like the content?
Well, that's why I'll never get rid of my Matchbox set, because it doesn't have the laugh track on it, which is great.
I have DVDs that own the Blu-rays as far as like content, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just like, God, it's a shame that you have to keep both formats if you want one that's like crisp and you want one for the content. I hate it. Like, just give us everything.
Yeah,
so annoying, man. My analysis of how Roman is coming back, even though they didn't give him a script, they're going to give him something major in a way. Plus, Scott Foley even mentioned how glad he was to be back. Scott Foley got shot a million fucking times in 3. Actually, his like comeback, because they never stay dead. His is the worst. Because why is he all like electrified? Like, remember he's like charging at him and they're shooting him like a million fucking times. Remember she's like, Dewey, shoot him in the head. Dewey, shoot him in the head because he's got the best. And she shoots him right in the fucking head. Dewey does. Which is kind of cool. I think there's somebody, at least Sidney isn't like killing everybody in every movie. It's always like somebody else, like Cotton in this one. And then Dewey in the third one, Sidney in the first one. That's kind of cool. But I think he's dead. If they do the fucking, I'm his twin. Yeah, Raymond. I'm Raymond. Raymond and Rowan, your slut mom had 2 kids, but I wasn't as mad. So they might do that. I think Mindy maybe dies because it looks like only Chad is with Gale later in the trailer. Could be. I mean, Ross and Monica's first kiss. Was Monica's first kiss ever. They established that in episode. So it does get a little sleazy, dude. Was it the fart box, dude? Sam has that creepy boyfriend who looks about 45 years old, and even he lives. Oh, that's right. Who was her old ass boyfriend?
Yeah, that was
what actor was that? Sam, boyfriend, Scream 6. I'm just gonna Google it. Danny Brackett. Who the fuck is that? Oh yeah. Okay.
Danny Brackett, yeah.
Yeah, he's an old ass looking dude. God, he looks like you know what he looks like? He looks like a Latino Anthony Perkins.
Yeah. Anthony Perkins. Yeah, he does, dude. He does.
Yeah. You looking at the picture like him on the train, like
holding. Yeah.
He looks like a Latino Anthony Perkins.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, what, dude? He looks like he's fucking 40, dude. Now there's anything wrong with that. I mean, but
I'm 40.
But she looks like she's what, 24?
Yeah.
Now there's anything wrong with that, actually. Actually, we're just like, it's all out of jealousy, I guess. It's just weird. They're a weird couple. They're a weird couple, though. Let's see here. My autocorrect almost said Jelly instead of Billy, and I was so confused. Anyway, no, we appreciate you guys joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for having patience with me, man. I'm getting a little woozy here. I'll say it again, but hopefully it wasn't too insufferable. And I'll hope to God I'm better for Wednesday, because we're going to do the tier list, ranking every character from 4 to 6. And then next Friday, we're going to do Scream 3. sounds like we may or may not have Josh James on board for that one. That could be fun. A lot of you guys probably haven't met him. He hasn't been on in a long time, but he's a great guy. He looks just like Cotton Weary.
He does exactly. Yeah.
And and I tell you what, if I am still not better by next week, oh my God. I mean, I'll still show up. I'm sure it'll be lingering like this, but I guess I'll be going to a doctor.
You'll be good, man.
The thing is, dude, I was sick like this over Christmas, and it was for like a few days, kind of like this. You know, I peaked one day and then I kind of got a little better and I worked through it, but I never lost the cough. I had just like a whooping dry ass cough.
You might have dry one, yeah.
But I mean, I've had it ever since then, like for a month. And so it makes me wonder, like, is it pneumonia? And I had it the whole time and I just let it. I don't know. Hopefully not. People get adios.
Get a steroid shot or something. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. To be fair, I think Melissa Barrera is close to 40 as well. No.
I don't think so.
Dude, she passes if she is.
Melissa Barrera, 35, dude.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
So that made her how old in Scream 5 when she first made appearance?
Scream 5 was 2022.
30? 32?
She looks good. She looked good for 32, man.
Were they?
She looks good now, dude.
Yeah, she does. She if you guys see her in real interviews, she really has that like a sexy Latin accent that she was hiding from the movie. I don't know why they didn't let her keep it.
Yeah,
because it's clear she's Latin. So why'd they like give her a whitewashed accent? I mean, we could just assume Billy made it with like a Latin chick in high school.
Yeah,
but well,
oh my good Lord, I can't show this picture, but this is a.
Oh, show it. What is it? If it's not nudity, we can see it.
Okay. Okay.
No, look, you're like keeping it down. Yeah, keep it down. Keep it down here. You know, won't let anybody know. Won't anybody see.
Why do Facebook images like? Okay, all right. Let me show this.
Oh, I think I'm cured. No, she's good looking, man. Yeah, I had.
Wow.
They had. How old is she supposed to be in the movie?
Sydney Sweeney, who?
She's not supposed. Is she supposed to be like presenting younger in the movies?
I don't know.
Because I just never. I don't know if they really established it. I always kind of.
I thought she was in her early 20s.
Yeah, I thought she was like kind of like college age, but she didn't really know what she was doing. Oh, you know, didn't really. But yeah, she's older, man. Wow. She's growing up nice too.
She takes her vitamins.
Leche does a body good. Ese. Leche. That's Spanish for milk.
I know.
All right. Anyway, we'll stop being weird. Entering the stream like General Grievous. Well, if she's close to 40, then I'm glad Sam's story is over because she's about as old as Sidney was in Scream 4. Yeah, that's wild, dude. Because she looks. I watched her in she was doing like some like big influencer. Some big influencer like an Instagram, TikTok, and they do like a reel, like I'll come to your house and cook for you for $100. Will you cook for me? It's a stupid guy that like asks people like randos on the street, will you cook for me for $100? And they, you know, it's like all cut back, and he does it to her, and she brings it back to her casa, and she's making like tamales for him, and she's like Spitfire Latin, and she don't look fucking 35 there. She looks but I did notice her husband looked a little like, oh, so it makes sense. Her husband looked a little not young, so I'm like, maybe she just has older guys, and then her husband's kind of a portly regular Joe, man.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, she ain't shallow. That's good. The picture is probably just Scrappy engaging his puppy power on Sarah Michelle Gellar's leg. Puppy power, dude. She's as old as the time between Scream and Scream 5. Damn, Melissa, she looks pretty fabulous, I may say. I always had a crush on her through 5 and 6.
Now I have a big.
I always had a thing for you, Sydney. She's better than Sid, dude. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah,
that's what I would tell Melissa, dude. If you ever see her at a con, dude, she was doing cons when she got fired. She was kind of doing on circuit a bit.
Yeah,
but she's in. I think she's rebounded. She's in like some movie coming out now or something.
Good for her, man.
Yeah. She got done dirty.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, God, why is anybody saying shit about that stuff? Like, you know, like it's like
keep your job.
Hold on.
You smoking a pack a day over there? Smoke up, Johnny.
No, when that whole thing went down, not to get too deep into it, it made me wonder, like, oh, maybe she's like, because you can't really, it's like maybe she's actually from that heritage. Maybe she's like Armenian or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I guess you can't, it's like, oh, it's like maybe she, no. And then I see her because she never had an accent in the movies. But then you watch the interview, no, she's straight from Mexico. She's talking, oh, I'm from Mexico. Like, I don't know, man. It's okay to have an opinion on that stuff, but nobody really knows 100% about the education about like those kind of things that have been going on for that long. So it's like I'd be afraid to even fucking,
especially in Hollywood, dude.
I'd be afraid to call out a dog because like you don't really have a dog in the fight, and it's just so complex. But yeah, anyway, good for her. She had her convictions. She lost her job over it.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, and Scream 5, it shows she was born in 97, I believe. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because that's right. Because she was Billy's kid. Because Billy died, so he must have knocked up a girl around the time of Scream. He wasn't waiting for Sid to put out. That kid, he was getting tail
over the close stuff.
He was getting it every other fucking corner, dude. So yeah, I guess you're right. So she had to have been. No, well, she was still playing younger though, because when did Scream 5 come out? 2022.
Scream 5. Oh God, I don't.
Yeah, 2020. We established it was 2022.
Okay.
2022 during the Big C, right? Right, and then that would have made her character 25.
Yeah, 2022. Yeah.
Yeah, so her character is only 25 when her character is really 32. So she was still playing. Yeah, no, so we're right. She seemed like she was in her 20s. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was playing a little younger, but Sam was born in 97. I was born in 97, and in fact, not 35. Yeah, exactly. Well, we also got to consider all the time jumps the franchise has to really determine Sam's real age. Yeah, at the end of the day, what does it matter? I want to see Scream 7. We're all going to see Scream 7. At the end of the day, it's good to have a horror franchise that's still kind of kicking, that's been around as long as this one has. And I don't expect anything too much. Like, I don't
just entertain me.
I just want a fun slasher. I don't expect it to be anywhere near the first movie.
No.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of got what I wanted out of 5 and 6, to be frank.
Like, give me a 5 or 6. It's fine.
Give me like a couple hours of a ghost face, and you know, it's kind of fun after all these years trying to
have a good reveal.
It's fun. It's fun kind of trying to put together, like, you know, okay. And you can't just like, you have to, I play the game with myself. I have to pick a definitive person because, you know, because you go through the whole movie questioning everybody. So by the time they predict it, it's going to be somebody that you guessed because you're going through everybody. So it's easy to fall into that trap of like, oh, well, I knew it. Like, no, he's just one of the people you guessed. I always have to land on it before I know the third, because you know when the third act is ramping up in a movie, like, okay, this is my final answer. It's this guy or this guy and this guy. And, you know, I think
be Dewey.
I think they got me in 6 because it was literally everybody. I'm like, because that's like, it was like, oh, the three people. It's got to be one of these 3, man. And it was all fucking 3 of them. I'm like, oh, all right. So I don't know where they're going to go from this one because I don't know what they can keep doing. I still think if they do the fucking town cult thing where they go back to Woodsboro and now Woodsboro is like this fucking cult of fucking Ghostface and it's like the whole fucking town's in on it, dude. And they all come out like in, I'm going to freak out.
It's going to be Dewey. Even though he died in.
Well, did he officially die? Did we see him like get carried away, body bag?
He's supposed to be in it, so I'm guessing that
they're finally giving him his wish. Like, okay, you can be the killer now. Now that you're fucking mangled 6. How's it gonna be Ghostface, dude? This guy's like limping and fucking.
Well, that's why they probably put Stu Macher in there too. Be like, oh, everybody's thinking it's Matthew Lillard, but no, it's Dewey the whole time. I don't know. We'll see.
Or he does the doofy like in the, you know, Kaiser Soze dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Billy
Verbal Kent.
Billy fucked Sidney in Scream 1. Maybe Sidney gave birth to Sam before Scream 2 and just put Sam up for adoption. A bit of a wild theory. You got a lot of wild theories. She left her in the fucking trash bin at her high school prom, dude.
Prom night dumpster baby.
That's funny. It's not funny. Don't ever do that. It's
no,
really sad.
Yeah.
Dewey getting stabbed in 5. Be like, I'll be right back. Beverly Hills Cop 4 establishes Axel as a daughter in 1991, who is not mentioned in Beverly Hills Cop 3, which is 94. And Axel is flirting with some random lady at Wonderworld. It's all screwed. but I don't think he established that he was married to the mom. I think it's in the realm of possibility that Axel Foley could have had a kid in 3, because part 3 is like a day in the life. It's like at the park. He could have easily been in the thick of his job at that amusement park and just never brought up, because it's not relevant. Why would he bring, if he's got a kid with an estranged wife he doesn't really see? Why would he bring it up to these strangers? So I'll give it. I think that movie just sucks. So I mean,
you didn't like it?
Beverly Hills Cop 3?
Oh, I thought you said 4.
3. I like 4.
I like 4 too. I like 3 too. I mean,
like
4 is better than 3, but
4 is better than 3.
I enjoyed 4.
But oh shit. Anyway, I think that's my signal to close out here, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you Wednesday. Like I said, we're doing the countdown 4 through 6. Everybody in those films ranked Wednesday. That'll be at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Next Friday at 10 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be doing a live watch along to Scream 3 with maybe special guest Josh James. We will see. In the meantime, if you're new to the channel and you stop by for the first time, do give us a sub and check out all the content. We've been around since 2011. We got tons and tons of film commentaries. We got tons of interviews. We got tons of podcasts. We've been all over the place, and you'll be busy for a while. And if you want to support us extra, we do have a Patreon as well as a YouTube membership. Same perks, same everything, just your choice on which ecosystem you prefer. You get access to all of our member only commentaries. Last one we did is Under Siege. We have to do another one here in the next
You sound like Linda Hamilton over there, dude, coughing up a lung, dude.
You don't need to be saved by some man. They don't care about you. It's your womb. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, we will be back next week for sure. And we thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon.
Peace.
Big thanks to the Revival House family. Your loyalty fuels our obsession with horror and lets us uncover the darkest, most twisted gems just for you. If you're not a member yet, consider joining the cult today. You'll get early access to videos, exclusive content, and behind-the-scenes scares you won't find anywhere else. Until next time, this is Revival House, your home for horror, and remember, we'll leave the house lights off for you.